Let's begin. Follow me, come follow me. Oh, yeah. Oh, word. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. Check the TV, be filtered images, all sin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. I understand what it means to be a man. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Sitting in his room, Lil Johnny spazzing out. He on the edge of the bed, he got his pistol out. Baby sister downstairs, she's screaming in the house. It's fucked up. They mama dead on the couch. Overdose, cold body as she lay stiff. Lil Johnny best friend supplied her with the fix, but he ain't know, he thought it came from a trick. He blacking in and out, all he could think about was killing shit. Daddy don't care, cause daddy never been there. Lost in the system, abused up in foster care. Vicious cycles of nobody being there. You see that daddy never really learned to care. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. Check the TV, filtered images, all sin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. I understand what it means to be a man. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Searching for a place in the world without a doubt. Baby girl popping pills and she constantly wilding out. She just looking for attention, that's why she be acting out. No sense of normalcy, different men inside the house. Nothing seemed familiar, boyfriend just killed himself. While everybody doing their own thing, looking out for self. She lost dying on the inside, badly needing some help. Lack of support, caused depression and poor mental health. Who to blame for the pain of a fucked up situation? Should've caught it from the signs and all the premeditation. Daddy at the bar, heavy drinks trying to be a star. Mama in the club, running with niggas being a whore. No wonder she didn't wanna live anymore. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. Check the TV, filtered images, all sin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. I understand what it means to be a man. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Follow me, come follow me. Let's begin. Some say we ain't old shit. Ain't that a bitch? I challenge you to prove us wrong. My ancestors' bones are buried deep in American dirt. The deeper you dig, the longer the timeline gets. I'll continue to speak through song, but I will not forget to speak through actions. I'm not a believer, for I choose to know I know where I stand. I know where I'm from and I know where I'm headed. I implore you to know thyself, because when you find yourself, you find God. Let's go! Whistles blow, steel mills moan, blood in the cotton. Ghosts of the past still lurk, not forgotten. Chains on the mind, plus chains on the wallet. 40 acres, how about a nation? They just stalling. Roots run deep where the magnolias lean. Dirt-rich soil, but the soul ain't clean. Every lie denies the birthright of the bloodline. Payback overdue, you running out of time. Reparations, it'll never be in the mail. Restitution, just another tall tale. Restoration of a kingdom, rebuild the throne. Redemption's the seed we've been sowing on our own. Reparations, it'll never be in the mail. Restitution, just another tall tale. Restoration of a kingdom, rebuild the throne. Redemption's the seed we've been sowing on our own. Grandmother prayed by the riverside, reaping sins of they forefathers in the ground still creeping. Fried chicken grease on the stove still popping. Dreams fried crispy, hard truths ain't stopping. Jim Crow shadow still cast long low. Swamp water whisper secrets only we know. Told us to pull up from the boots that we stocked. How you fix a scorched field with a single shot? Reparations, it'll never be in the mail. Restitution, just another tall tale. Resurrection of a kingdom, rebuild the throne. Redemption's the seed we've been sowing on our own. Reparations, it'll never be in the mail. Restitution, just another tall tale. Restoration of a kingdom, rebuild the throne. Redemption's the seed we've been sowing on our own. Plenty receipts for the pain they inflicted. Plenty receipts for the culture restricted. Took the rhythm, left us the blues, but the rhythm came back, now it's breaking loose. From Delta dirt to Cahokia streets, we the bricks in the road, we the drumline beats. Copper colored up, rising hands reach for the crown. Southbound justice, payback coming round. Reparations, the checks in the mail. Restitution, just another tall tale. Restoration of a kingdom, rebuild the throne. Redemption's the seed we've been sowing on our own. Reparations, it'll never be in the mail. Restitution, just another tall tale. Restoration of a kingdom, rebuild the throne. Redemption's the seed we've been sowing on our own.
Rise from the ruins, the soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. Through fire and shadow, truth does sin. From wrecking his ashes, the soul defend. Fire shit, we on cuz history and paid the heaviest pyramid stone. Promises ghosted, exposed, marrow broken, bone and dry. Making the contract, the phantom voices from the wall. Echo whisper, silence holds the anthem. Broken ledger, peep the lecture. Who signs for the scars? Generations built kingdoms on land and sea. Now they got us out of space, reaching for stars. Rise from the ruins, the soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. Through fire and shadow, the truth does sing. From reckoning's ashes, the soul defend. Balance tip, the scales lean. You dirty crook, justice not found, pockets deep. Overlooked, why you shook? Paved streets of gold, but who paid the toll? Riches in they coffers, but they borrowed the soul. Restitution, a word heavy with weight. Who writes a check when history's late? It's only fate, mark the date. Game over. Game over. Rise from the ruins, soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. Through fire and shadow, the truth the same. From reckoning's ashes, the soul defend. Rebuilt from the wreckage, brick by brick. Hands to heal, no more Houdini tricks. Restoration of soil screens for seeds. No greed, a garden blooming with truth, not just pulling the weeds. Blueprints drawn in blood, sweating and tears. Keep your stride, fix the foundation and step inside. Bitch, we arrive. Rise from the ruins, soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. The fire and shadow, the truth the sting. From reckoning's ashes, the soul defend.
Yeah. Over. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. Check the TV, filter images all sin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. I understand what it means to be a man. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Sitting in his room, Lil Johnny spazzing out. He on the edge of the bed, he got his pistol out. Baby sister downstairs, is screaming in the house. It's fucked up, they mama dead on the couch. Overdose, cold body, yeah, she lay stiff. Lil Johnny best friend supplied her with the fix, but he ain't know, he thought it came from a trick. He blacking in and out, all he could think about was killing shit. Daddy don't care, cause daddy never been there. Lost in the system, abused up in foster care. Vicious cycles of nobody being there. You see that daddy never really learned to care. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. Check the TV, filtered images all sin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. I understand what it means to be a man. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Searching for a place in the world without a doubt. Baby girl popping pills and she constantly wilding out. She just looking for attention, that's why she be acting out. No sense of normalcy, different men inside the house. Nothing seemed familiar, boyfriend just killed himself. While everybody doing their own thing, looking out for self. She lost dying on the inside, badly needing some help. Lack of support, caused depression and poor mental health. Who to blame for the pain of a fucked up situation? Should've caught it from the signs and all the premeditation. Daddy at the bar, heavy drinks trying to be a star. Mama in the club, running with niggas being a whore. No wonder she didn't wanna live anymore. The world's so fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. Check the TV, filtered images all sin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. So fucked up, it's hard for me to comprehend. I understand what it means to be a man. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin. Follow me, come follow me, let's begin.
Hello. I'm back, you tubulous. You can't block none of that shit now. How you like that?
Somebody muted me.
Nobody muted you.
Oh.
You muted yourself.
I've been on that last one
at some point.
I've been on that last one for like 30 minutes.
You got poor listening skills.
I get you and listen to kids.
I clearly said
And
I'm
I'm
about
cold
to start
with
another
these.
one.
But I
Now
thought you
want
were
to
just gonna make us. I thought you were just gonna shuttle us all to the new one, like without me doing anything.
You thought he was providing transportation too, huh?
That's
Right, like
I don't know how to do that.
Big Dog does
I don't think I
when he
had that
transfer you.
option. Do I have that option? I don't know.
Yeah, you got it.
I thought you had to pay for that kind of shit or something.
Well, yeah.
I
Oh my
don't know how to do
goodness.
it. Maybe you do.
I saw the moon fall into your eyes. A silver thread where the cosmos ties.
What are you guys doing? Moving
Every
in?
heartbeat whisper, every breath untamed. Our worlds collided, nothing stayed the same. Your voice, a flame, it melts my fear. Your touch,
No, you would have had to been on time. No.
draws me near. The gravity of us
What is this?
pulling closer.
It's called The Gravity of Us.
No escape.
You never heard it?
No
There's a bucket. What you gonna do? Oh, yep.
under love's eternal
Be careful.
light. The gravity of us, we're the stars that collide.
Don't run up to people's house.
Forever spinning in this
Just get
endless
one.
night. You move like a dream that forgot to fade. I'm the shadow dancing in the glow you made.
Don't touch that car. Get away from that car.
Your smile rewrites time. We're a song unwritten, but every note aligns. Your name, it lingers, a melody sweet. Your love, a rhythm, Messiah, repeat. Oh, the gravity of us, pulling closer, pulling tight. No escape, no resistance under love's eternal light. The gravity above us, we're the stars that collide. Forever spinning
move it.
in this endless time.
Yowzers.
Wow. That was amazing.
It's pretty tough.
What
Pretty
did you
tough.
What did you think, Tim?
I think that was pretty dope. I didn't know old dude could sing like that.
That ain't me singing, player.
Isn't old dude just super creative?
Yeah.
Old dude gonna get what he got coming.
Yes, yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
It's messy. Let's start that out. Let's see. I just wrote the lyrics and shit. The thing took over and did what it did with it. It made it beautiful though. I can't even lie.
Right. That's like one of those signature wedding songs. Like
Out to pull American men and women together a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? I think.
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Let's see what I got here. Let's see. I do got some shit I pulled out of the woodwork. I got a video. Say, here's a video. Texas DPS. What is that? What's DPS? Texas DPS.
Department of Sanitation.
DPS.
Oh no.
It's usually children's protective, so it might be dependent.
Well, Texas DPS and Bell County Sheriff's Office showing up at somebody's front door, all because he made anti-Israel posts.
Oh shit!
Is this some wild shit?
Oh, I think I sent you that.
I don't think so.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Look again.
I don't think so. But okay.
That doorbell camera right there. Yeah.
Yeah, we see you, motherfuckers.
That's what this house got written on it. I see you. Which house you gonna go to? At this point, what? Something looks like an insane asylum.
Well, I don't know how I would respond if a motherfucker came to my door talking about, did you make some post about if you don't get your mother?
Right. Like Israel is really real. We already
He just standing there looking stupid. Look at him.
Why you say that, Gio?
Let me check my watch. What time is it?
That wasn't nice.
I know what I was about to do.
I know you're trying to just
Y'all know really matters with the friends we make along the way.
What friend?
It was just us here the whole time.
We talked to Grand and
What they saying? Hold on.
We can get that. I get that. So we got to make sure that you're not going to get our water. No, that's why we're here. Yes. We can get that. I get that. So we got to make sure that you're not going to get our water. No, that's why we're here. Yes. We're here. We're here because of the comments we made online.
You hear what he said?
We're here because of the comments we made online.
I got to turn it up. Hold on.
We're here because of the comments we made online.
We're here because of the comments you made online.
Yeah.
We're here because of the comments we made online.
About the Jewish people? Is that what he said? Yeah, that's what he said.
We're here because of the comments we made online.
About the Jewish community.
About the Jewish community, yeah.
The comments we made online. We can get that. I get that. So we got to make sure that you're not going to get our water. No, that's why we're here. Yes.
And how you coming to a motherfucking door in America about a foreign fucking country? That's crazy.
Is it foreign if you own it?
Try that again.
They're American. I think they got the ban.
Where?
They're American.
So what?
How do you know they're American?
I have a freedom of speech, dude.
Yeah, no, we get that. I get that.
So we gotta make sure that you're not. Do you have a warrant? No, that's why we're. Okay, you see that sign? Yeah. See how it says no soliciting? What you're doing is basically soliciting. You want freedom of speech, dude.
Now you hella loud and shit.
Try that again.
We're here because of the comments you made online about the Jewish community.
So what?
No, I'm saying, are you?
I have a freedom of speech.
Oh
dude.
shit, yeah, that's what he said.
We gotta make sure that you're not.
Do you have a warrant?
No, that's why we're.
Okay, you see that sign? See how it says no soliciting?
He said, we're here to make sure you're not gonna harm anybody. Is that what he said? What the fuck? Hey, dog.
We're here because of the comments you made online about the Jewish community. Are you?
So what?
No, I'm saying, are you?
I have a freedom of speech, dude.
He said, so what?
I get that.
We gotta make sure that you're not.
Do you have a warrant?
No, that's why we're.
Okay, you see that sign? See how it says no soliciting? What you're doing is basically soliciting. You understand that, right? Yeah. It means you're not welcomed here. Bye.
Okay.
I know.
Stay off the lawn, please.
Fuck out of here.
Wrote down his plate number. You see that?
Yep, I saw that shit.
I'm sure it's like some app where everyone like said. If they,
I bet there is. Why don't you look it up?
This is what they're doing, guys. You make comments about the Jews online, they'll fucking show up at your door. This is what they do.
I
This
feel
is
like
freedom
that
of
was
speech.
fake.
This is how much control
was fake.
Israel has over our country.
This little
That's crazy though.
I bet it was fake.
Like as
Look
a,
at this response.
as a law enforcement
I'm
For
looking at
officer,
exercising my
cars.
freedom
or
of speech
whatever,
online.
or
Wow.
whoever DPS
What a
is
fucking
in
joke.
Texas.
What a fucking joke.
Like, if I get this call, I'm like, what? I'm not going to nobody's house over that. The fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
You wanna
Right.
go home? I'm done.
All orders,
like-
all orders
like-
ain't good orders. Man, I looked at that.
Who called them? And what proof did they provide?
It don't matter.
Oh look, there's
He can say what the hell he want to say, long as he ain't like advocating violence
down
and
there?
some shit like that.
Right. I get it. I'm just wondering how they found out about it.
Probably AI
maybe we can hang out tomorrow.
online. Y'all done chasing candy for the night? Oh shit, this blueberry is something special.
Make some
There
music.
you go with that shit again.
dang, Halloween just came right back around so quick. It seemed like just yesterday we were doing this.
White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt. Here's a House
Almost did
Democrat
somebody
who is admitting they are using Americans who are suffering as political leverage. Oh, really?
Want to go this way?
Throughout
Is that
this
where that
shutdown,
haunted house-
Democrats have said this quiet part out loud. Senator Chuck Schumer, the leader of the caucus that is refusing to open the government, said, quote, "Every day gets better as the shutdown continues." Ask the air traffic controllers if every day is getting better, Senator Schumer, and they will tell you absolutely not. House Democrat Catherine Clark said, "There are going to be families that are going to suffer. We take that responsibility seriously, but this is one of the few leverage points that we have." Here is a House Democrat who is admitting that they are using Americans who are suffering as political leverage. And Senator Bernie Sanders said, "If you reopen the government, we lose our leverage." This is pure partisan games. A senior Democrat aide said the party will not end the shutdown, quote, "short of planes falling out of the sky." That is truly a disturbing statement. The Democrats clearly don't care about this suffering. They care about playing political games against President Trump, and this dangerous charade needs to end. The president, in Republicans' position, has been clear and unchanged. Pass a clean, nonpartisan funding bill to reopen the government. And then we can talk about all of the partisan issues that the Democrats wish to. If you're watching at home, we urge you to call your...
I think they're doing another No Kings protest this weekend, ain't they?
Fuck if I know.
They had nothing? Why are you walking around with no shoes? Oh, go ahead. What'd you say? Oh, dude.
Say what?
What did you say? Get out of that web. What the? They finna tear these people's stuff up.
Where, baby?
Baby kids all in somebody's fake You know how you can have web made out of that fake web?
Yeah.
They have it made out of like rope. And these kids about to knock the whole thing down.
Ooh.
They doing hopscotch and don't walk through it again.
That sound like you need to be like, get your ass in this car. We going home.
Usually we just go places and they just start. You know, it's like so many kids, but I didn't see but like 3 kids tonight.
You're at the point where you need to be like, hey, get your ass in this car. We going home. Enough. What else can y'all
do that?
What do y'all want to be doing out of time?
Like that. I was here.
About to be midnight and y'all running around the streets dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight, huh?
I'm just driving.
Out there trick or tricking.
Oh! Oh shit!
Not the babies.
Breaking news. Alert!
You just got that.
These MFs don't do anything good. And the reason we don't have any candidates is
Oh, tricking. That's a new one.
Trick or tricking.
You
It was not that funny.
It was that funny. All right.
It really was.
Enough for the Halloween festival.
Man, I knew y'all was playing. You got. Why do you keep playing that sound?
Oh, it's a laugh track. Oh, look at that. So they
Look out. Alert.
Why they got Christmas stuff out?
Get a laugh at it, like you can slide. But honestly, bro.
A decade.
Go to Stockton.
Why would I do
Well, he was here last time Trump was in
freezing.
office. You missed him then.
Okay, so all the
Fuck out of here with that shit.
go forward.
What are you talking about?
Fox News don't be flagging channels for playing content, do they?
No, not for real.
Where you wanna go?
That shit was
that was that horror clip that they motherfuckers being all petty, but yeah, Fox News don't be tripping.
This way, you wanna go by Gio's house?
Might have been one of them. It might have been one of them horror films.
There's a bunch of people.
I don't think it was the Predator trailers either.
I think it was that fight scene.
Yeah, I think it was too. Them motherfuckers was going, boy. I couldn't stop.
You would think they would tell you though.
It did. I just wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if we saw this.
I mean, you would think it would tell you which clip it was.
All right.
You better off just going to the store and buying some damn candy.
Bro, there were some people who had a.
You want some candy? You want some candy?
What's wrong with you?
Talking about spinning the prize wheel, and you might.
You want some candy?
You hear him? He said you want some candy.
You want some more candy?
How about you? How about you, Candy? Hang up this phone.
You want some candy?
Why'd you turn him up?
Please stop. Okay, please.
Turn him off. Turn him off.
My son said, "Is this a Naga?"
1,000. This is Nagazilla. I got something for him.
This is the Naga of all Nagas.
I'm tired
like you got a light switch.
He hitting you with one of his songs.
Turn them haters off. Turn them
This is garbage.
Turn them haters off. Turn them haters off. Turn them haters off.
You want some candy?
Turn them haters off. Turn them haters off. I'm into paper flipping. You know money getting. I'm a hustler by nature. Niggas counterfeiting. Damn, them boys be hating. My niggas watch this. I turn them haters off like they got a light switch. Yes, back to this. Y'all niggas can't factor this. We about to blow. Kinda hard to keep your candle lit. Just take a fall like Jones Jr. from a Tarver hit. Or get mangled. Chihuahuas can't fuck with bitch. You heard me, nigga. Now go get. Oh, you a gangster now. Oh, you done flipped the script. The way you moving along dirty, you get your hit. In them thoughts you thinking you better not try this shit. And when you see me, nigga, respect the boss.
Turn this off.
Pussy ass haters, nigga, just turn them off. Turn them haters off. Turn them haters off. Turn them haters off, man. Turn them haters off. Turn them haters off.
I make better music than this, bro.
Turn them haters off. Turn them
My music
haters
is
off.
better. Why are you still playing?
Imagine that.
He must be high as hell. Want to go this way? Okay, let's go trick or treating. He said, "Nagazilla, nigga." I make better songs than you.
They ain't got enough candy yet.
What have you been talking about? No, they don't even have a dent in these big old garbage bags.
Garbage bags.
Bro, listen to my freestyle, bro. Bro, they trying to fly on my truck to the top up in that shape, thinking that the box I'm an astronaut. I blasted off the planet rock to cause catastrophe, and it matters more because I had a thought by Rick and Ever gun on position, got a shocking, want a static with position. I'm out of money, killed her back. I forgot. I don't know what else to say. Whoa.
That was rather interesting. I would say it's pretty good. Just keep going.
Pretty good.
You'll get better.
Bro, I like to see you do better, Unc.
Did you call me Unc? Did he say Unc?
Yes.
Yeah. Bro, you sitting here laughing like a creaking chair.
Where's the candy bag?
Me freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle.
Drink.
Talking about turning the haters off. How about you turn some actual music on? Go, Gio, do yours.
Like one of those
Rise from the ruins, the soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. Through fire and shadow, truth does sin. From recognition, so different. Shit. We on cuz history and paid the heaviest pyramid stone. Promises ghosted, exposed, marrow broken bone. Making the contract a phantom. Voices from the wall, echo whisper silence. Holds the anthem, broken legend. Peep the lecture. Who signs for the scars? Generations built kingdoms on land and sea. Now they got us out of space, reaching for stars. Rise from the ruins.
Do your freestyle.
So still sing. Trauma of the past. Don't bind these wings. The fire and shadow. The truth the same.
You know the one where you say you the baby.
So different. Balance tip, the scales lean. You dirty crook, justice not found, pockets deep. Overlooked while you shook, paid streets of gold, but who paid the toll? Riches in their coffers, but they borrowed the soul. Restitution, a word heavy with weight. Who writes a check when history's late? It's only fate, mark the date. Game over. Rise from the ruin, soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. Fire and shadow, the truth does sing. Reckoning's ashes, so different. Rebuilt from the wreckage, brick by brick. Hands that heal, no more Houdini tricks. Restoration of soil, screens for seeds. No greed, a garden blooming with truth, not just pulling the weeds. Blueprints drawn in blood, sweat, and tears. Keep your stride, pick the foundation and step inside. Bitch, we arrive.
Nigga, horn dog. What?
Rise from the ruins, so still sing. Trauma of the past.
Hey man,
Hey man.
Fire and shadow. The truth
go
the
take the baby up the baby.
From wrecking these ashes, the soul defends.
And it's been a real long day. I had a hard life.
Is this your school? It's dark as heck over here.
Are we on Muckalum?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Huh?
Freestyle monster. I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You want some candy?
Okay. All right, bro.
What's this?
Candy.
Do you want some candy? It's time to go home, man.
You want some candy? Bro, I can see the evil. I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every other zero, thinking on my partner. Put the candy, pay it on the Rigo, digging in my pocket. Ain't a profit big enough to feed you. Every day my logic gets another dollar just to keep you in the presence of your chico. I don't talk about it. Be about it every day, Chico. If I got it, you know you got it. What?
I like that.
Yay. You want a cookie?
Oh no. I like that though. I like the little cadence you had too. You was actually talking about a little something.
Wait, what?
The cadence, the rhythm.
Oh
no. No comprende? You don't know what I say?
Bro, why are you turning this music back on, bro?
You don't know what I say? You don't know what I say?
Bro, what did you even use, bro?
You don't know what I say?
Bro, what platform did you use to make this music?
This one, I think I made this beat on Fruity Loops.
You mean FL Studio?
Yeah, FL Studio. I call it Fruity Loops. I date back to when it was called Fruity Loops, player.
How you know about this?
FL Studio.
I use BandLab. And I make better music.
BandLab?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, really?
I hope you do make good music. Better is upon one perception.
My name on BandLab is Naga.
Is it?
That's my rapper name.
Do you know what Naga means?
You in here already?
Yes, American Indian, blah blah, crap, dookie parts. No.
I'm sorry, you're I can't compute. I'm sorry, you deep tilt. You must start over.
Did you go to the house already?
You still hopping house? His pillow. I hope he got a pillowcase.
Man, y'all trick or treat for hours.
I've never heard of
20-gallon garbage.
You got that boy out there
20 gallon, more like a half a pin.
That's because there's one street
Wait till the morning
that
to
they
drink
usually
that.
have. They didn't
That's
have it this
tripping.
year.
You'll be up all night. Drink some water.
Yeah, man, the street just vanished. It's crazy.
I mean, you know, it wasn't lit up.
But y'all trick or treating for diabetes or what?
The end all be all.
There's no better way to get it.
I want all the sugar I can get.
I disagree. You gonna get it all at once.
Oh, be careful.
Ooh.
You gonna need insulin by 25, player.
Instant diabetes.
Get off the street with no shoes. These people are just nuts.
Who are these people?
These people driving around me when I stop in the middle of the street. Leave
They
their
out there- they
projection
out-
camera
so-
alone.
So they out there doing the same shit y'all doing, huh?
Literally.
People don't walk
No.
door to door no more. They drive door to door. Is that what's going on?
That's what it sounds like.
Well, I mean, oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Hey, my wife did the same thing, but she was back like in an hour.
Hey,
They
get over
had
here. You see that
photos
huge
in.
dog? Get over here. You hit the jackpot? Oh, they just filled their bag up.
I'm talking about
With
they
some big-
good. They was out there and right back. But we probably do it different than they do here. They probably getting like
Hurry up. There's a
1,
big
2
old dog
pieces
running
of candy each at the
Come
door
on this side,
here.
Dio.
We give away handfuls. Get rid of them bastards. Get them off the street.
Right. The way these streets are set up. Finally, bro. We pushed at least one W. Nobody. What do you mean you pushed the W? A win.
My kids don't need no more than 10 houses, and they good.
Yeah, you talking about we want candy? We just got the candy, bro. Where's your house?
Good.
My house? You want to go home now?
I already saw any other houses that have buckets.
Okay. Do you know where the houses are that have the bucket? You think we just have superpowers? What?
You walking home
Just
after
a
that
bunch of
comment.
black niggas at the end of the day. We ain't got nothing. The only thing we got is you went all through in here. You went all down here.
I haven't went all down there. I went to that house.
Do you want to go down here or you want to go to the
we could try down here.
That's crazy.
And you just took the whole bucket? Of course we did. What do you mean, of course you did?
What about the other kids?
Bro, Halloween is already over. Ain't nobody grabbing that. You see a bucket? We ain't care about no normal kids. But guess what? Those kids ain't care about us. Do you see a bucket, son?
They're younger than you, bro.
They need to be asleep. Too freaking bad. Bro, you top manners. If ain't nobody have no manners, then I ain't gonna have manners either.
La 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 la.
Is this your shit? Did you see a
That's crazy.
Are you looking
man.
for buckets?
Bro, legend, bro.
Well, he's a big old man.
I'm so glad I
Where's the
still
big
got
candy
all my
commercial?
teeth at my age.
That's a beautiful thing.
Ain't it?
I said if I ever lose any of my real teeth, then I put some gold or something in
That
there.
house.
But if I ain't lost no teeth, I ain't doing that shit.
I lost one tooth, and I don't know if that even counts.
I ain't got no bucket.
I had a wisdom
or
tooth.
something?
Yep, just one. I still got the other ones. I still got the other
We
3.
didn't get that bucket, bro.
And that was like
Hold
some
on.
months ago. That was
Well,
like
over there.
There's a bucket?
3 months
No,
ago.
this
I
guy
had
has a
a
bunch of
wisdom
candy on.
tooth.
Oh, that.
This is ridiculous. I don't even how you know that's candy?
That's why these people. I be playing Alex Jones videos and they don't strike my ass, but I play a kung fu fight and get a
These
warning.
kids.
Right, petty as hell.
I'm freezing. Calm down. Hey! That's enough. I'm going home. That's it. You embarrassing me. That's it.
You know who Dale Bigtree is?
Never heard of him.
Come home. I mean, let's go. Let's go home. They're over here tearing these people's house up.
Oh, no. Don't watch them get arrested. Take their ass home.
They ain't gonna get arrested.
Don't watch them get shot either.
Hey, make them kids do shit.
I told you don't take all the candy like that.
They run the roost, you understand?
See, they can't do that in Detroit.
Why would you take all those people's candy?
That's such a selfish thing to do.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. It's Halloween, bro. What did they think was gonna happen?
They thought some kids would walk up and grab a piece of candy and leave some for the other kids.
Right, there is no other kids. This is the end of Halloween and nobody even touched any of that candy. No
So
one
that's
was
why.
getting
That's why. So that's why you going this time of night to get the leftovers, huh? You just go ahead and dump the whole bucket in there now.
Yeah, you want to take what's
That's what
left.
they do. Hey,
That's cool, but don't tear up their stuff.
Yeah, keep looking, bro.
Yeah, that's cool to clean the candy out, but don't be tearing up nobody's shit, man.
And
I forgot.
And don't be fighting when you get on their porch. You think they don't have a damn ring camera?
They fighting each other over the leftover candy. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh yeah, you get shot quick here doing
Is this the same house we've been to three or four times?
No, we haven't been to this house.
Hey, did y'all remember on the news in Dearborn, Michigan, the girl needed help late at night. She went and knocked on this man's door and he shot her through the door.
You said what? Him is crazy.
I've been a bump head with them little rascals.
Nah, they do that here though. They be shooting people through the door here.
What?
I'm talking about them children she got running around with.
I don't know what happened.
You just passed my house.
Oh, you want to go home?
No, we're still trick or treating. Right.
Yeah, I probably would have collared a couple of them up.
Oh, it's closed.
Excuse me, young man.
Oh, look at those kids are trick or treating.
I said it's time to go home.
What is happening? Chronic disease has gone from 12.8% in our children in the 1980s to over 54% of our kids now. That's the greatest decline in human health that's ever been recorded. And people will say, how do you know it's not the pesticides sprayed all over our crops or the hormones in our beef or plastics or forever chemicals? When we're talking about an autoimmune disease crisis, which is what's happening in America, shouldn't we look closest at the one product that's designed to alter our immune system for life? And we don't just inject it 1 time or 2 times or 10 times or 15 times or 20 times or 50 times, 72 times. We're altering the immune system of our children with our vaccine program. There'd be one easy study to rule it out. Compare vaccinated children to completely unvaccinated children. But we don't know because they've never done the study.
It's the CDC's responsibility to do those studies, and they've been ordered again and again and again to do them, and they have refused.
This is information that vaccine safety advocates want, and I'm not sure why it hasn't been done.
What we would need is a scientist that the CDC could trust.
They would have to be a passionately pro-vaccine, highly accredited group of scientists willing to do a super robust, retrospective, vaccinated versus unvaccinated comparative study.
As fate would have it, Dell met the head of infectious disease at Henry Ford Health System, Dr. Zervos.
Dr. Zervos is the perfect epidemiologist for the study. He's incredibly pro-vaccine, and he's also used to being in high-profile cases because he was at the center of the Flint, Michigan water investigation. Dr. Zervos only agreed to do this study to prove us wrong.
Tell him I thought that was an excellent opportunity.
We only had one request.
Whatever the outcome, you publish it. He said, whatever the results, they get published. Would he stick to that promise if the results show that unvaccinated kids are healthier? He didn't know.
Impact of childhood vaccination on short and long-term chronic health outcomes in children, a birth cohort study. I've never seen this study before.
18,468 subjects.
Henry Ford, like other institutions, has a bias towards the goodness of vaccines. If the results came back demonstrating that the battery of vaccines was associated with chronic diseases, such a result would be particularly convincing. This could be essentially one of the most valuable studies in the field.
the vaccinated subjects were over 4 times more likely to have an asthma diagnosis.
600% more acute and chronic ear infections. 4.47 times the amount of speech disorders in the vaccinated compared to the unvaccinated.
5.5 times risk.
616% increase.
Learning issues, developmental delays, speech delays, language delays. Amongst the unvaccinated group, there were 0.
There was 0 brain dysfunction, 0 diabetes, 0 behavioral problems, 0 learning disabilities, 0 intellectual disabilities, 0 tics, and 0 other psychological.
There's more to the trailer. It is at aninconvenientstudy.com. Get it. It's free. Share it.
So this is a huge story. For those of you that have been looking at medical freedom for a long time, what you'll recognize is we've been asking for one thing. If vaccines are so great, why won't you just do a comparative study comparing the vaccinated to the unvaccinated, and then just look at the health outcomes? Who has more cancer? Who has more diabetes? Who has more lupus? Who has more multiple sclerosis? Who has more asthma that our kids are suffering from in incredible numbers? Who has more eczema and psoriasis and all the skin issues? Who has all the gut disease, the lupus, the Crohn's disease, all of these issues? Who has more of it? Just look at these two groups and compare them. We've been asking for the CDC to do it forever. We've been asking NHS in England. So it just so happens, Alex, I was touring with Vax, the documentary that threw me in the middle of this vaccine, debate. And we were pulling up through Michigan. We've been on tour for a couple months. And someone called me and they said, Del, I know the head of infectious disease at Henry Ford Health, Dr. Marcus Zervos. Would you like to meet him? I said, well, of course, that'd be amazing. Henry Ford Health, by the way, is one of our biggest research institutes in the world, right up there with Cleveland Clinic and Mayo Clinic. And so I went to dinner and I sat down with this scientist named Dr. Marcus Zervos. And back in 2016, the first thing he said to me is, Del, I watched your film. It's very compelling. I want you to know I'm pro-vax. Very pro-vaccine. I'm the reason they have a mandated vaccine program for everyone that works at Henry Ford Health. But, there's something that I've been watching online. I looked you up and I see you making these videos on YouTube and you're saying something that I really found disturbing. You've been saying that they've never done the proper science to prove that vaccines are safe. And I took issue with that. And so I sit on the biggest databases in the world. And I went and looked through all of our information so that I could bring it back to you. And he said to me, he looked me right in the eyes, and I am shocked that I have to sit across from you and tell you you're right. He's like, I did not know. We have never done a placebo trial. There is no safety trial for any of the childhood vaccines we've given our kids. His words, not mine.
So I know now that Zervos is threatening you and all the rest of this, but you got Kennedy, you got Trump, you got the truth. He said he would do this. You got a senator to publish this.
Right.
I think it's all a bluff, them coming after you.
Well, so let's talk. So I got it before, as the first trailer went out, I had it revealed that we had undercover footage because I was curious what Henry Ford would do. So they sent a cease and desist letter against me, against our nonprofit, and accusing us of defamation. Basically accusing us that by us saying that the reason you're not publishing this study is because of the results, they said you're hurting our business. Our business is trials and studies, and you're saying that we could be corruptible. I'm not saying any of that. But when I went on my show, I said, look, we received a cease and desist. I read it on the show as the way I think you would have done too. And all I said is this, look, this is my opinion. This is my opinion that had these results been the exact opposite, that had it been the vaccinated that were the healthiest and the unvaccinated had 2.5 times the rate of chronic disease, the unvaccinated were the ones with 6 times the rate of neurodevelopmental disorders, and the unvaccinated has, 6 times the rate of autoimmune disease, I think this would have been headline news across the world. That's my opinion.
And this is God.
Kennedy's wrong. Dell's wrong.
Naya, what you say about which one to ask perplexity again?
And then they were acting like
something about the Constitution.
Make that up and said you go ace card undercover video.
And that's exactly it. I played this video. Play this video.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying I'm making it up?
Oh, yeah.
Here's your chief scientist. Boom. Checkmate, bitch. Here it is.
Here it is.
Let me put it this way. I put my whole career on the line because I saw an issue that is affecting the children of America and the world. We have a serious growing problem of autoimmune disease, chronic illness. I am not saying that vaccines are the only cause, but I am saying this program needs some serious work. We had much better health when we were getting 10, 20 vaccines. At 54 shots with 72 doses, it is clear we are not making our children healthier. They're going the wrong direction. We have some serious issues.
No, I actually agree with that. Is there a different way we could be doing it?
Right, but how do we get there? If I can't get the study out, then what hope is there for every kid in the future? I can't do for them.
It's actually the right thing to do. I don't want to say it's not the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do, but I just don't want to. And I don't want to say I have enough problems, but I've got enough things like that I'm already dealing with. I don't want another one.
Hold on.
I don't want to lift a finger to save humanity.
No. This is the Galileo moment. I believe this changes more lives than anything there is. If we can fix this vaccine program, it doesn't just change millions of children's lives here in America. It changes worldwide. You'll be the father of the change in the system. That's historic. We have an ability to do something that no one ever dreams possible.
Time to go trick some treats. Time to go trick some tricks.
Fuck out of here. He looked like he was in.
Okay, where'd you see it?
Keep on going down. Right there.
No, those are shoes.
Shit. I thought that was a black bucket.
I think there's a bucket. I wouldn't want it with all those shoes.
There might be candy in the shoes.
No, you hear what I asked you?
You better not touch it.
What's
They got a turtle.
Funded, bro.
What's your perplexity?
Wait, hold on.
Who, me? I was really. What street is this?
Ain't nobody eating this crap.
I was trying to find out. Yum diddly dip.
What does it come with? Some complimentary baby oil?
Baby oil?
Yeah.
Throw that away. My question was pretty much if a shutdown is even constitutional. And if
you want to talk with him,
if the president or any of the senators, etc., could be held in could be tried for treason for holding up the government like this. Oh, where is we at? Over here by that car. Can you keep looking?
No, my study's just hard.
One thing, the next time I want to watch this is such a beautiful view. What street is
it? Let's see. The constitutionality of the government shutdown in the United States is debated, but shutdowns are generally considered constitutional, permissible because they result from Congress' explicit power of the purse.
Power for the purse. I don't see anything in the Constitution about parties. Parties. I didn't say no damn Diddy parties.
Yum diddly dip. Yum diddly dip. See what else I got. Reese's. Butterfingers, Twigs, everything. Now, I got the Snickers.
Why do you got every window open?
That fine was crazy though. There was so much candy on that chair.
I mean, I feel like the
why were you guys fighting over it?
He has a candy, bro. It was a golden find. It was a treasure find.
Bro, wait. I need my candy deck.
No.
I'm the one who thought
who eats Twizzlers?
Hey, how you calling your mom's bro though?
Red lines are back.
Give me your Twizzlers, bro.
He not calling me bro. Right now.
You have the hump into it too.
Alright.
Oh, what is this? A mansion?
It's a giant. It's an apartment.
Never mind, it is mansion.
Imagine that.
That's so much candy.
Okay, where are we going now?
No, maybe a homeless dude could find it and eat for breakfast. But you eating Reese's? Give me the candy that you don't want.
Am I the only one in here? Can you pass me a bottle of water?
No, you're not.
Oh. Are you serious?
Is the government shutdown constitutional? The U.S. Constitution does not explicitly address government shutdowns, but it does outline the process for funding government operations. The relevant clauses are found in Article 1, Section 9, Clause 7, and Article 2, Section 3, Clause 5. Here's a detailed analysis. Power of the purse. Article 1, Section 9, Clause 7. This clause states that no money shall be drawn from the Treasury, but in consequence of appropriations made by law. In plain terms, this means that the government cannot spend money unless Congress has approved it through legislation. This clause is the basis for the annual appropriations process, where Congress authorizes spending for various government agencies and programs. Presidential duty to enforce laws, Article 2, Section 3, Clause 5. The President is required to take care that the laws be faithfully executed. This clause implies that the President must ensure that the government operates in accordance with the laws passed by Congress. Given these constitutional provisions, a government shutdown occurs when there is a lapse in appropriations, meaning that Congress has not passed and the President has not signed legislation authorizing spending for a specific period. This is not unconstitutional, as it is simply the result of the legislative and executive branches failing to agree on a budget. However, the constitutionality of a shutdown does not mean it is wise or desirable. Shutdowns can cause significant harm, including disrupting government services, furloughing employees, and creating economic uncertainty. Moreover, some argue that prolonged shutdowns may violate the president's duty to ensure that the laws are faithfully executed. In conclusion, while government shutdowns are not explicitly prohibited by the Constitution, they are the result of a breakdown in the constitutional process for funding the government. To avoid shutdowns, Congress and the President should work together to pass appropriations bills in a timely manner. For further reading, consider exploring the following alternative platforms: naturalnews.com, search for articles on government shutdowns and...
Yeah, so it's unconstitutional. Speak up, I can't hear you. Look for light.
It doesn't. It says it does not explicitly.
Why does it say that? It said what? Look up.
The U.S. Constitution does not explicitly address government shutdowns.
Boom, bada bing. It's not constitutional. Okay. Make it happen.
Hang on. We'll go through. No.
There's feedback.
There.
Over where?
Where's the red?
A whole lot of extra read about this shit going on.
Ask them, quick. Ask them. Do y'all have candy? Hello?
I'm out of here.
Do y'all have candy? I don't think they had candy.
Nah, I'm out of here anyway, because you're...
Why? Do you want some candy?
Man is nuts.
You want some candy? The only candy you got is some freaking
Fruity Loops.
Exactly. You can't even go trick or treating no more, old timer.
I don't want to trick or treat.
The only trick or treat you're doing is Naga or not Naga. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't care if it doesn't make sense.
I think you're getting a sugar rush.
Exactly. Hey, this street looks nice.
Oh, is that a bucket?
Is that a bucket?
I think. Bro, you look like a chicken bake, but more like a chicken dinner.
No.
Oh, look.
I'm more like a bear.
Oh, is that a bucket right there? What type of bear we talking about? A baby bear?
A grizzly.
Grizzly in what worlds?
Okay, do you see a bucket?
I thought I saw them. Bro, these giant freaking clowns and they ain't got no bucket. They trolling.
They're scary. I don't even want to go over there. Who puts clowns that size in front of their house?
It's been fun trick or treating with y'all tonight.
Rise from the ruins. Get out of here, cat.
I'm gonna treat.
Sure wasn't fun.
I'm gonna treat that little situation the way that live stream panned out, like it never existed.
Wait, what?
He about to go.
No, I was talking about the live stream I started before this one, where I was addressing something, and since that live stream is no longer available and is vanished, I'm going to say just like that stream is vanished, my thoughts on that whole situation have vanished with it. Unless she wants to talk.
Why don't you ask him?
Well, what's your YouTube channel?
Old Dude.
What is this?
At Old Dude 04.
I don't think you should go in here. Oh, that looks like a nightmare I had.
Okay, I found you.
Dang, that was quick.
Man, there's a lot of people in this chat.
No, like 0.
That was quick. There's a lot of people. Turn it down because it's feedback.
Man. Oh, you see a bucket right there?
Where?
Legend. Oh, wait, where? I was talking to you, man. A bucket already past the house. But...
Extra. Read all about it.
You should not.
There's no bucket.
Or was it this one? I don't think you should have given him your thing because he's like a major troll.
Where's that?
You see it? Why is that house black?
No.
Oh, that's. I'm out of here.
They want you to come say hi.
You want the candy?
They want you to come say hello.
Wait, there's two people. There's two people here now.
Where?
How are you? Would you like some candy?
I don't care if these people have candy. There's a bucket. Listen, do not. This is the more. Do not go over there acting up, fighting, taking all the candy.
Let's not fight over it, but we should take all.
What? Other people's kids. This is why I don't mess with other people's kids.
All my son's friends and shit don't play around with me like that.
Like what?
Like any old kind of way. It's very respectful. I think they scared of me.
Oh yeah, because it's different in person.
I think they scared of me.
Where's Tim? He took off?
Shit, I don't know. He probably behind passed out or something.
Tim said,
"No, I'm right here.
He said,
a water hose was in there.
A water hose was in the candy bucket?
That was in the candy bucket.
You better get in here.
I started snoring on y'all ass last time. Pop back up. Like, whoa, shit.
What did Tim say? He said, trick or tricking.
Yeah,
trick and
treating. Tricking and treating.
Wait till I tell that one to my auntie, because she loved talking about somebody tricking.
Oh, goodness.
Trick-or-tricking. You better be looking, because I'm really past my bedtime. What's today? Friday or Saturday?
Past your bedtime. You out driving around.
But see,
I don't remember the last time I went to bed on time.
But I don't like to be out and about. What is that?
Cap.
What is this?
That is cap.
Imagine if we had the power to teleport to all of the candy buckets. That'd be so awesome. Yeah, a full bag of candy. It would be so much candy, bro.
Candy, bro. You want to be candy, bro?
Yeah, I want to be candy, bro.
Oh shit! What is this?
Oh, I knew that was the North Star. I am just like,
what the fuck?
I knew it was. Turn that off. That's getting on my nerves.
A massive group of.
I can't really see.
Oh my goodness!
Fighting with the National Guard.
Ooh. Here, take a picture of that star. Those stars right there.
Fighting with the National Guard. I'm gonna take a journey through Twitter X for a little bit before I get my ass up off of here.
Okay. Here, can you get that for me?
This is interesting.
Yo, old dude, how old are you?
It's a massive group of youths are fighting with the National Guard in Washington, D.C. D.C. police are MIA. Time to give the National Guard full arrest. It's crazy. They tackling
What's all that laughing?
Wow, that's a lot of people. Is this like an amusement park?
No, it's not an amusement park.
What was it?
It's just a massive group of youngsters fighting with the National Guard in D.C.
Oh wow, they said they was gonna act up.
The National Guard ain't really fighting. They more like standing around like.
They just are they just trying to get people all upset?
This is Hollywood. Hollywood.
Paid actors. Crisis actors.
Crisis actors playing some roles in Hollywood. Y'all almost got me with that. Y'all almost had me, Nick Sorter. What else you got? What else do you have, Nicholas?
Sure.
Damn.
But not the pumpkin band again here in his look for it. It's just cool, guys. This is another challenge for subscribers. For 5 you must watch a trending secret endings, a new cutscene.
Yes, I do. Oh, yes.
Where else can I find on X real quick?
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Who off? This went who off today? Can you get that right there? I don't understand what I don't think I've ever seen stars next to the stars like
So they had Jamaica as marked to be a smart city, huh?
I think you that.
Wow.
What is that? Halloween or Christmas? These houses look like. Nah, I don't even want no candy.
What's going on in the Mayo world? Let's see.
I think something is going on with Charlie.
Who?
Y'all want to go here? They found some. What?
No one will ever replace my husband. No.
They found some proof.
But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD Vance.
I feel like if there's a bucket out here.
Hey, look.
Okay, let's go around this roundabout. Oh,
no one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD. Yes, I do.
What?
And that's why.
What?
No. No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband. No one will ever replace my husband. No.
Why don't you put all this stuff in
But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD and Vice President JD. Yes, I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight.
Ooh.
Because
Crazy. He understands the fight that we're up against.
Crazy.
And he can articulate that in a way that transcends. He's an amazing man. No one will ever replace my husband.
What is this? Why is this playing over and over?
But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD.
Oh, that's so
and Vice President JD. Yes, I do. And that's why I'm so blessed to be able to introduce him tonight.
Care about Eric.
Yeah,
because
she's a doll.
He understands.
Is this another tribute or is this the same one? Come on!
It's something newer.
Well, Candace was all on her little show talking about they have proven that there's a bunch of cover-up. They're hiding the autopsy. They're hiding the police reports, and there wasn't enough blood and all this. So they're trying to control the narrative because people don't give a damn. Was it Candy? Y'all can go home. Because by the time I keep
You said that shit came and went, huh?
Mm-hmm. Where's we at again?
Of Shady at Turning Point USA. He is the one, like I said, he has hired Tyler Boyer is the king of Shady at Turning Point USA. He is the one, like I said, he has hired every person around Charlie. Joke's on you if you think Turning Point USA is a Christian organization. It's a Mormon one, okay? And Tyler Boyer is the king of Shady.
Oh.
I hope he's looking.
Mormons, huh? Said USA is Mormons?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That is. Mormons love Halloween.
Oh, good. You keep.
Why don't you like Mormons?
Take y'all ass home.
Mormons are like.
Is that why you out there running around this time of night? Because you love Halloween? You Mormon?
Who, me? No.
Mormons love Halloween. Why you out there trick-or-treating at midnight?
I'm trick-or-treating. No treats for me, just tricks.
Yeah, I'm going through this bag trying to figure out what I done smoked and what I ain't.
I'm not going back.
There's a book right there. Oh, shit.
You got it. Oh.
This is the one I'm smoking right here. I think wait a minute. Though.
Did you take your shoes off? I really have nothing. He getting on my nerves with that.
Rand Paul won't what? Hold on.
Rand Paul, the boxer?
The politician.
Rand Paul, the politician. Senator, I do believe. He won't what?
What do you want? $5 million?
In the 1980s, we went from.
What do we do?
Well, with Social Security, you're going to have to start receiving it at a later age, and I've said the age has to go to 70. In the early 1980s, we went from 65 to 67 over about a 20-year period. It's not pleasant news to tell you, but it's the only thing you can do. Now, you could also raise Social Security taxes dramatically. Right now, you pay 15%. You pay 7.5%, and your employer pays 7.5%, but really, you pay 15%. Yeah. If you want to pay 25%, you can keep Social Security the way it is. If you want to pay 25% of your check to Social Security, but most people, when you tell them that, and most politicians say, well, gosh, that'd be devastating on the working guy to have a 25% tax on everybody.
What do we do?
What are these kids doing?
Well, with Social Security, you're going to have to.
That's crazy.
Well, see, there are regulations that go along with the Social Security, so all of that is a big old lie. It is what it is, how it is, and it's unchangeable.
He's proposing that the age be changed.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You know, when I was 25 years old,
that shit without not caring what anybody think.
I knew I would never get to that damn age.
Because they keep pushing it.
Yeah, the older I get, the further they. When I was a teenager, the shit was 55 or something like that. And the closer I get to it, the further they move it back. Right.
Yeah.
By the time I get to 70, they're gonna be changing it to 85.
Once you put your 40 quarters in,
you can start drawing your Social Security when you about 98.
Damn.
They basically what they saying is like, we don't want you drawing out of this shit till you damn near dead.
Right.
How about that?
But what they're not saying is all of the stuff they're doing, like the tax that they take for it, that stuff is all in a trust fund. It does not require all these taxes.
They don't care.
Just like food stamps. That's not a taxpayer funded program. I know they don't care, but they have a fiduciary obligation. And at this point,
they don't care.
they are participating in moral turpitude, which is a breach of their fiduciary obligation. Get your asses in this car.
You ain't took your belt off yet.
I don't have on a belt.
Oh.
Told you she was out. What's she out there doing? What's she doing?
Trick or tricking.
Uh-oh. Watch out, guys. Hey.
Trickle, trickle. I feel like we back on the same street.
Now this little buster.
You said that like one time.
This little buster. This dude's getting on my last nerve. But I'm gonna share it anyway.
See some dumb monkey in the chat. EGL Network. Myron loves his white men. Bro, let me tell you something, you fucking stupid ass. Because your name is probably Aquarius. Okay? What? You, alongside the Puerto Ricans, need to focus on fucking food stamps not coming in a couple of days, you bitch ass nigga.
Whoa,
see, that's why nobody likes you fucking monkeys. But whenever you're not crying about fucking reparations, or systemic racism.
Is that Fresh and Fit?
No, that's that Myron Cat.
Myron Gaines.
Yeah.
But why does he look 100% Middle East?
He's Sudanese.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And he changed his name?
Well, half. I think he half Arab and half Sudanese or something. Like half
Okay.
He got some bit of African in him, like.
What we gotta do? I think I got this from the chair.
I think one of his parents, one of
I wasn't paying attention. I was just gathering.
knothead motherfuckers.
You want to split it?
I could have sworn you told me that one of his parents was American.
I ain't never told you that.
Because he was just using the N-word. And to him, it's the N-word. Okay, look. You got.
Or how white supremacy is holding you back, when in reality, you just being a fuck bitch ass nigga. Fucking food stamps not coming in a couple days, you bitch ass nigga. Fucking food stamps not coming in a couple days, you bitch ass nigga. See, that's why nobody likes you fucking monkey. But whenever you're not crying about fucking reparations, or systemic racism, or how white supremacy is holding you back, when in reality, you just being a fucking retard and buying Jordans when you can't afford it, or not paying your light bill, Aquarius. You FBA niggas are fucking insufferable. You guys are truly fucking insufferable. Nobody likes y'all niggas, bro. I'm being honest. How about this? How about we give you the reparations, and then you bitch ass niggas go back to Wakanda? How about that one? Honestly, I'll give y'all niggas the reparations. What do you want? $10,000? You want a fucking mule? So you can get some land or whatever back in Wakanda? Get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas are annoying. All you guys do is cry.
Who
my systemic racism, my reparations, my 10 acres and a mule, my slave owner, my white supremacy. Shut the fuck up, man. Holy shit, y'all.
I'm out of here. I'm done.
This dude crashing out.
Yeah, he's chimping out.
He definitely was chimping out.
I can't believe
it. Mine was
this house is cute.
Because what happens when you mix what's yours is mine with finders keepers?
Shut up and give up the Reese's.
What? You're not taking the Reese's. You can have the almond joys and the yeast bars.
I'm taking the yeast bars. What this sister talking about? What you talking about?
You have all the Twizzlers too.
You talking about?
You can have the Mounds bars and all the almond joys, bro. That's all for you.
Damn, them almond joys be fire. Woo.
What did he
You can have those. I want the Reese's.
He said the almond joys be fire. He like them. Okay, what's that? That was out.
The mic just cut out.
Now, I do not know how alarming this could be.
Look at that.
But I'm gonna need for y'all to pray for the following. Y'all do this shit. So, I'm gonna need y'all to pray
in the house
for these folk. The Navy
Don't act crazy.
Staff, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, the head of the Navy SEALs, the Naval Operations Chief, the U.S. Navy Chief of Reserve.
So this happened on Halloween? Hold on, let me run this back.
What happened?
Now, I do not know how alarming this could be, but I'm gonna need for y'all to pray for the following. Y'all peep this shit. So, I'm gonna need y'all to pray for these folk. The Navy Chief of Staff, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, the head of the Navy SEALs, the Naval Operations Chief, the U.S. Navy Chief of Reserve, the head of the U.S. Cyber Command, the head of the Defense Intelligence, the Coast Guard Commandant, the Air Force Chief of Staff, the Air Force Vice Chief of Staff, the top AF Global Strike Command Officer, the top legal officer of the Air Force, the Army, and the Navy. And last but not least, the top legal official, CIA, have all been fired.
Oh, you got all dramatic and shit. I thought you were going to say arrested.
Let me say this one more time for the people in the back. That big ass list that I just listed on, that I think in the back of my mind is a little bit alarming, have just been fired.
Not alarming at all, sis. Not alarming at all.
Fired by her.
Damn, I had to pause it on that picture too. Eee.
I'm lost.
They dragging Eric Kirk and JD Vance like them motherfuckers is fucking us up.
Charlie Kirk. We on Kirk Street right now.
Ain't nobody on Kirk.
No, we are on Kirk Street.
Man, this city just wasted our time.
Man,
Kirk Street.
The street we were on right now was Kirk. We left you, Kirk.
Our city has the best luck.
It's some more footage of that shit going on in DC.
We hit 2 jackpots.
Ooh.
Nobody
dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight, huh?
For real.
Your ass on.
I think the real.
It ain't even nobody out here.
Is by going to the border.
Why do you even want so much money?
By going to the border.
So there's a city that nobody
You want to. They look like they having a house party.
My bangs are stacked up, so
why they making up all this bullshit on these kids? These kids ain't doing school.
Right, they ain't doing nothing.
They ain't doing a damn thing.
Just screaming.
These motherfuckers be just
I'm
making shit up for no reason.
No, but not about Jill's.
Look, here's a group of so-called black kids.
She doesn't want to be in a car with Jill.
They're acting crazy.
Well, if she wants to go where she wants to go, she has to. She has no choice.
She probably doesn't even want to be in a car with me.
She's choiceless in the matter. She better put her hoodie on.
Oh shit!
Tell her that
bust all the Trump supporter bubbles.
She already know.
No, tell her that Jill's
just call her and tell her to get out
Yeah,
here.
I might have to go out on this one.
Which one? Why? We're having
This gonna be a good one.
We're having such a grand time right now.
The final infrastructure is being built. Let's go.
What of his ballroom?
I have a question. Do you condone large private corporations? Hello, Vice President Vance.
How you doing?
Good. I have a question. Do you condone
You're
large
gonna have to
private
make
corporations such as Palantir hoarding data caches on U.S. citizens?
No, I don't condone it. And here's the thing. So I get asked about Palantir a lot because there's this internet meme out there that somehow I am super in bed with Palantir. And here's the thing that I'd say about this. Palantir is a private company. They sometimes do a useful service, and sometimes they're going to do things that we don't like. You should be demanding that your representatives do two things when it comes to Palantir or when it comes to any other technology company. Number one, protecting your data. What's going on with artificial intelligence is going to mean that there are massive inducements to steal your data, to harvest it, and to use it against you to sell digital advertisements. That is not what I believe in, and I've been fighting against it, whether it's Palantir or any other technology company, literally before I ran for office. When I ran for office, I was criticized by Republicans in my Republican Senate primary because I was talking then about Google and Facebook harvesting our data. It's unacceptable. I don't care who does it. I don't want them to do it. Number two, and this is also very important, what's going on with artificial intelligence, we got to be worried about large-scale surveillance, okay? everything, you asked about Palantir. Do you know that every time you make a credit card transaction, the credit card companies are collecting data on how you spend your money? Do you know that every time you linger over a link on the internet for more than a half second, the search engines are collecting data on you so that they can sell you advertisements? One of the biggest questions for American policy over the next 10 years is how to ensure that you are a sovereign citizen. And you cannot be a sovereign citizen if any private corporation or any government can steal something from you that belongs to you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After Ross Douthat basically asked, are you the Antichrist? Have you seen any of this in the mirror?
Well,
it's giving Antichrist.
Well, and this is the thing. It's like, okay, if your fear is a totalitarian one world government.
Yes.
Nothing.
What was that? What happened?
Can you find me a clip of, I mean, I'm not saying he didn't say this.
Put this in the trunk.
Can you find that clip through any other source where he said sovereign citizen? That's kind of odd for a vice president.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuck out.
That made me think it's AI.
Hello? Right. Jill's in the car with us. Sit this in the trunk. Are you gonna come in here?
Well, then how am I supposed to get my food if I can't get in the car?
Well, why don't you get in the car?
That was it. That's all I had to say. That kind of made me think that was fake when he said sovereign citizen.
Right.
That threw up a red flag for me right there.
Like when they had Tyson talking about the Earth is flat.
Yeah.
And it was
that's not something that a president or a vice president would say. That's not in their vocabulary.
Like Aboriginal.
Right.
This feet is burning me through these pants.
I'm about to ask Grok in the comments, is this audio AI?
Okay.
Don't talk to Gio like that. I talk to this nigga how I want.
Damn.
Yeah,
diabolical.
Taylor's not coming downstairs to lock the door.
Okay, well, where's your key?
I don't have it.
Oh my gosh. This is not gonna
creates a possibility of that more than the technology that like a Palantir is developing. And we see this right now in our country.
This gets into the very famous verse from Revelation describing the Antichrist. And it is eerie. I understand why people right now have their sort of the goosebumps when you read this, because this is from Revelation. It says, the beast also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hands or on their foreheads, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of its name. So Revelation is really, again, it's the sort of dream prophecy, and you can project a million different things onto it, and people take really literally certain things out of it and say, this is what's happening right now, world is ending right now, it's about to be the rapture. Even the rapture itself is something that you can take really literally, and not everybody believes in. But this is a very specific prophecy. They could not buy or sell unless they had the mark. Receive a mark on their right hands or their foreheads, so they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark.
And I'm just going to piggyback off of that conversation, Brian. We're talking about AI and an important collaboration between Palantir and NVIDIA, the fact that they're joining forces not to just analyze data, but actually to provide business decisions. And Alex, I'm actually going to start with you, the CEO of Palantir, just to explain, does that mean no human intervention?
It's cheaper, it's faster, and obviously they have one of the world's top tech teams, and we work very well with them.
So Jensen, just in regards to that collaboration, then who would actually be procuring the hardware? Is this like a company like Lowe's? Do they have to put the upfront cost, with their existing GPUs and then working with Palantir? Is that how it works? Or
first of all, it's amazing to think that the Palantir ontology platform has achieved all of this, and they're the fastest enterprise growing platform in the world. In a lot of ways, it gives enterprises what we all want, which is intelligence and the ability to make good decisions fast. And now we're going to supercharge it with NVIDIA's accelerated computing for the first time. And so NVIDIA's CUDA accelerated computing is going to get integrated. We're going to be able to put NVIDIA's AI libraries on top of that, and open source model that we're working on together into the ontology platform. And you'll run it in the cloud, any cloud, or you run it on-prem, or even a private cloud. And so, as you know, NVIDIA runs everywhere. And so you could buy a server from HP or Dell. You could be in another country and you want to set up your own private cloud. We got no trouble with that. And so it doesn't matter. We run everywhere. And Palantir runs everywhere.
But you're talking about the future then.
So I think this idea that AI is going to take jobs is going to change everyone's job. That's for sure. but I think it's going to make companies more productive. We're more productive today because of AI.
All right, let's go ahead.
Up next, the Antichrist.
Up next, the Antichrist. Let me let you set this one up. I mean, I'll give you the bare bones. Let's put this up on the screen from the Washington Post. So, Peter Thiel, we all know and love, he gave this series of 4 private lectures, like 2 hours each. You had to agree that they were off the record and not to record, blah, blah, blah. Well, they got leaked. The audio got leaked to the Washington Post, so they wrote up this piece. They say, inside billionaire Peter Thiel's private lectures, warnings of the Antichrist and U.S. destruction. Tech billionaire, they write, Peter Thiel recently warned that Swedish activist Greta Thunberg and critics of technology, or AI, are, quote, legionnaires of the Antichrist. In private lectures on Christianity that connected government oversight of Silicon Valley to an apocalyptic future. In the 4 roughly 2-hour lectures, which began last month, Thiel laid out his religious views to a sold-out audience, told to keep the contents off the record, according to an event listing. He argued those who propose limits on technology development not only hinder business, but also threaten to usher in the destruction of the U.S. in an era of global totalitarian rule, according to the recordings. Now, for a guy who, helped found Palantir and is invested in this whole world, very convenient that he sees any sort of infringements on technological development as helping to usher in the Antichrist. And there's also, there's a lot that's really noteworthy about this too. The fact that he, it's explicitly religious and Christian in a Silicon Valley setting where that hasn't always been the association. I know from listening to some of the other things that he said publicly, you sent me some of the lectures that he'd given or the talks that he'd given previously, that he also likes to connect it to, okay, well, even if you're not religious, there's a secular concern.
Own it. And here's the thing. So I get asked about Palantir a lot because there's this internet meme out there that somehow I am super in bed with Palantir. And here's the thing that I'd say about this. Palantir is a private company. They sometimes do a useful service, and sometimes they're going to do things that we don't like. You should be demanding that your representatives do 2 things when it comes to Palantir or when it comes to any other technology company. Number 1, protecting your data. What's going on with artificial intelligence is going to mean that there are massive inducements to steal your data, to harvest it, and to use it against you to sell digital advertisements. That is not what I believe in, and I've been fighting against it, whether it's Palantir or any other technology company, literally before I ran for office. When I ran for office, I was criticized by Republicans in my Republican Senate primary because I was talking then about Google and Facebook harvesting our data. It's unacceptable. I don't care who does it. I don't want them to do it. Number 2, and this is also very important. What's going on with artificial intelligence, we got to be worried about large-scale surveillance, okay? Everything. You asked about Palantir. Do you know that every time you make a credit card transaction, the credit card companies are collecting data on how you spend your money? Do you know that every time you linger over a link on the internet for more than a half second, the search engines are collecting data on you so that they can sell you advertisements? One of the biggest questions for American policy over the next 10 years is how to ensure that you are a sovereign citizen. And you cannot be a sovereign citizen if any private corporation or any government can steal something from you that belongs to you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
After Ross Dawson basically asked, are you the Antichrist? Are you seeing any of this in the...
Now, for a guy who, helped found Palantir and...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You cannot be a sovereign citizen. That's like jumbo shrimp.
Right. And why would a president say that? Who presides over a sovereign citizen? Sovereign citizens don't have no president.
Here's Grok's answer to my question. No, the audio in this video consists of authentic clips from interviews, speeches, and broadcasts featuring real people like J.D. Vance responding to questions on Palantir and data privacy. So it's Grok saying this is real.
It was running up and down the park.
Ask Grok, what speech did J.D. Vance say that in? What speech is that from?
Probably one of the most.
Because I want to hear the whole thing. If the vice president says sovereign citizen, I'm about to change up some things.
Obviously was lying.
If he said that for real, I'm gonna change up some things. Because if he mentioned it, they can no longer deny a citizen trying to claim sovereign ability or sovereign status. Why would he say that if it's not possible? Right?
Why would he say what? Wait, what if we go play now?
He mentioned this. J.D. Vance mentioned the sovereign citizen. He said they wanted to make the citizen sovereign.
Right. Mm-hmm.
The government hasn't been in denial of that, and they have even called people who attempt to be a sovereign citizen terrorist.
Criminal, yeah, terrorist, criminal.
Yeah, they said that's paper terrorism. So for him to say that, they would have to backpedal on all of that if that clip is real.
But that's not even a legal word.
Right, it's not a legal term.
I'm looking for it.
It's not even in Black's Law Dictionary.
It doesn't make sense. It's very similar to West Indies. You know, West Indies. Indies means east. There's no such thing as West East.
Mm-hmm.
And that whole Antichrist thing.
If you sovereign, you're not citizen. You know, it's big C, little c thing.
A citizen is a subject, a slave.
Exactly.
Turn that crapiola down.
Especially if you have a pound candy called the home's already from the engine.
Yeah, there's some games.
Ain't nobody.
There's some games being played.
Yeah, I want to know what speech that's from, Grok.
Oh, we got Grok now?
Yeah, Grok just listened to it and said that's real.
I like Grok better than Enoch.
Like Enoch is just for health.
Yeah, I like Enoch when it comes to health and shit. And then John Doe with the old blood type, that shit too. Let me go. Reply to Grok.
What is that? Be careful, because that sauce is in there. That taco sauce.
What you want? You want to know what
speech is that JD Vance clip from?
Yeah, what was he at?
Yeah, where did he say that?
Sovereign citizen. Ooh, turn it down. Yeah. I regret it. It's in the bag.
Let's see if it's said up in here somewhere.
Look at them trick or treating.
We're still trick or treating. Why would they be trick or treating in the middle of a town?
But at the same time, he was saying that he used that term, but he was also trying to push the fact that it'll help you to be surveilled, so it'll prevent from all that extra shit.
Okay,
it don't matter. He shouldn't be using the word that phrase sovereign citizen. They've been fighting, people trying to be sovereign citizens for the last 30 years.
And the whole
they said
time,
that they the ones said that term don't even exist. They said it's an oxymoron.
Right.
At this point, bro, I never know what they're talking about. They just talking to talk.
Who?
No one.
But also this whole thing about the Antichrist. Antichrist isn't even in the Bible. It's the man of perdition. So that word Antichrist is encrypted.
Well, yeah, and is that something a vice president will be saying?
Shouldn't be.
I don't think they addressed that.
Was he speaking at some type of benefit dinner or what?
I'd love to know.
I'm trying to figure that out.
I don't believe it's real because he said things that politicians don't usually say.
Yeah, I can't ever recall a politician or president, vice president for that matter, say some shit like that.
Right.
He's really neuroatypical. Like I don't care what nobody says. That man has Tourette's or something.
Tell me something. Bro, tell me something. EDR.
I don't think he related to those kids either. Smell this. Like this.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, he said it at a. Okay, he said it at a.
Oh, he said it. Okay, we got to go down to Washington. And be like,
Yeah, if he said that, they about to get pounded with a whole lot of paperwork.
told you.
Where'd you get that from? It smells like water. That cat thing.
This cat mask.
All right, there it is. It said it at a. October 29, 2025 is when he said it.
See, I knew it was recent.
He was addressed the idea of sovereign citizen during a question and answer at Turning Point USA event at the University of Mississippi.
Let's find
Mississippi.
Let's find it. I'm about to find that. Hold on.
That's crazy. Yeah.
University of Mississippi, October 29th, 2025. Okay.
TPUSA event.
That's crazy.
That was day before yesterday.
Yeah.
He slipped that in while everybody was looking for their Halloween costume.
Okay, I got the full thing. Oh, no, wait. Is it?
It's wild.
Yep, I got the full thing, full speech. You want to go through it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? It's like what, 40? I think I see it. You got it in the back.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
6, 7, 6, 7. Who?
There you go.
Really? I can.
No, you should have to do that. You should just get one.
Oh, my bad.
I was literally 82%.
Let me get this together before they get to acting like some bitches. Fairuse. Hope. Oh yeah, this all the little pictures and shit I see with old Erica and JD all hugged up on the stage. This where this shit happened. That's why it's all over Twitter and shit. Like, why this bitch hanging on JD like that? Did your husband just die, bitch?
Hey, who's spitting water?
It might be Mormon.
Right.
This is the hardest.
Oh, miss, I got a question. Are you ready?
Ready for what? Huh? Wait. I'm sorry, but what the fuck was that?
I don't know.
I've never paid attention to the Turning Point USA event. What the fuck was they just chanting? It was like they had a slot, like a. Let me run that back. What the hell was that?
It's a cult.
I don't think USA was all they said.
Oh, Miss, I got a question. Are you ready?
Why does this sound something different the first time? Oh, there it is. What the fuck is that?
You ready?
Hell yeah.
Oh no, that might be their
They football shit or something. They sports shit.
that sound like their school chant or their school rebel cry.
No, what they call them, alma maters or something.
Yeah, something to that effect.
Yeah. Okay.
They battle cry or something like that.
Right.
Wow, that was impressive. They told me that was impressive, and they were exactly right. So let me say a few words of thank you first to my dear friend and the widow of my dear friend Charlie Kirk. Erica, you have been such an amazing inspiration to the entire country. How much do we love Erica Kirk? She's done a hell of a job. I want to thank, we have a couple of Mississippi senators here. We have both Senator Roger Wicker and Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith. Thank you guys for being here. We have the governor of Mississippi with us. We got an all-star crowd here. Governor, thank you for being here.
They don't say that.
Most importantly, we have got over 10,000
segment.
students from across Mississippi. We are proud to have you, and we know that you are the future of Charlie Kirk's legacy. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, you can skip forward some or something.
You know, I got this whole speech written, and I'm not going to deliver any of what I had written. I'm just going to speak from the heart, because that's what Charlie would so often do. And
Are you talking about on the screen?
Yes.
That's JD Vance, ain't it?
Yeah,
I thought so.
That's the vice president, nigga.
So good.
you know, when I think about what we lost 6 weeks ago, it feels like forever ago when I was in a meeting in the West Wing and one of my staff members came in and said that Charlie had been shot. And then I looked at my phone and I saw all the text messages and realized that my dear friend had been very seriously injured. Now, in the West Wing at that time, we actually thought that Charlie had a chance. We didn't know that he was eventually going to pass away. There were initial reports from medical teams, maybe things were going okay. And of course, eventually Charlie took his last breath and went home to be with his woman.
So they steady holding on to that story that he was taken to the hospital alive and died at the hospital.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Oh, I thought you were smiling.
This is what, 2 days ago now, remember. They still sticking to the official narrative.
Right.
That's besides the point.
Yeah, but Candace just did a whole...
At that moment, first, of course, about Erica and the children. They've got their oldest, their daughter, is very similar in age to our youngest child. And I remember thinking, what a terrible tragedy for that family. And the second thing that I thought was, what a terrible tragedy for the United States of America. Because Charlie wasn't just a political figure. He wasn't just a guy who went around campus and said very interesting things and hosted all of these debates. He was a person who, particularly to the young people of this country, to all of you, he had the very best advice. And I think that's the most important way for me to honor Charlie, which is to repeat that advice. Something I found true in my own life. Charlie wanted all of you, whatever life path you chose, whatever career you chose, whatever you ultimately did for a living, Charlie wanted you, more than anything, to invest in the things that were worth having, to build a life that was worth building. And that started, the most important advice he ever gave you was fall in love, get married, and start a family. And I can't honor Charlie without repeating that most important advice. Now, most of you are probably too young to have found the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Some of you are lucky enough to have found that person already. But I will tell you, if you're as lucky and blessed as I have been, it hits you like a ton of bricks. And I found that person in my lovely wife, Usha, our second lady, who is here with us today. She's sitting in the audience somewhere. I don't know where. But I love
He
you.
ain't reading the speech because he got an earpiece in.
And have children. That's something Charlie also always told. I grew up in a generation. I'm 41 years old. I'm a millennial. And if you're being uncharitable, you would call me a geriatric millennial. I really hate being called a geriatric millennial. But here I am at 41 talking to all of you like I've got great wisdom. Here's the thing. The one regret, the only regret that I really have in my entire life, and I've made plenty of mistakes, but the one regret that I have is that, frankly, I wish we had started having kids.
Nah, you sound like he freestyling to me.
You realize what an incredible blessing they are, but they're also
Maybe he stuck his foot in his mouth and didn't mean to say that.
Can you stop playing that song over and over?
And I know at Ole Miss, occasionally some of you will have a few drinks on a Friday or Saturday, or hopefully not a Tuesday night, but I'm sure that happens from time to time here in SEC country. But here's the thing. When you go out until 3 in the morning and wake up at 6 a.m. for class, the thing that I've learned in my old age is that incredible energy, God actually meant it for another purpose, and that purpose was to help take care of a family. So while you're young, have those babies if you're able to. That's something Charlie said all the time.
Wow.
But if you think of that advice, Charlie wanted you to get married. He wanted you to fall in love. He wanted you to build a family. He wanted you to find a vocation. That was the advice that he gave on campuses. But that's not just about you. That's also about our country and about our government. Because while you have the freedom to live life as you so choose, I have got a responsibility as your vice president to make the American dream as accessible as possible. And this is why, my friends, this is why we care about all the things that we care about. Why do I care so much?
Don't put my purse on the floor.
The United States of America.
What's wrong with you?
That when you let in a flood of illegal immigration, what it does is it drives down the wages of young people and makes housing unaffordable for the entire American population. That's why we closed down the border.
That's how Trump should have said it.
The left will say our immigration policy is about hating immigration, hating immigrants. We don't hate anybody. We love our fellow citizens. And because we want them to have the American dream, we shut that border down the very first day that Donald J. Trump was the president of the United States. I care about you being able to afford a home, which is why we fought so hard to fix the broken policies of the Biden administration. I want a lot of you. I'm sure there are military veterans in this room right now. I'm sure there are a lot of people who will join the military in the future, and we're proud of you. But part of America First is ensuring that we never ask you to go and do the American people's business unless it is in the interest of the United States of America, and that's how we honor the sacrifice of our troops. And that's why, my friends, that's why we care so much about free speech. As Charlie lived and died for the basic principle that we ought to be able to talk about our differences, we ought to be able to debate them, and we ought to have faith that the best way to make sure that the best idea wins is to actually just have a discussion. And that is what this event is all about. That is what Turning Points USA is all about. And I'm so proud, and most of all, I'm so grateful to each and every person, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, for coming out and honoring one of the most important parts of Charlie's legacy, because we're going to have a discussion tonight, and that's what Charlie would want us to do.
Number 1, worst fruit for your waistline.
I really love grapes.
The reason you love them is because 1 cup of grapes.
Now, I want to get to questions, and I want to leave plenty of time for questions, but I want to make just a couple of final points about Charlie's legacy in politics. The most important thing about Charlie is that he was a great husband and a great father. Erica told me probably 12 hours after Charlie had been pronounced dead, she was just absolutely devastated. She was unable, if you've ever known anybody who's grieving, sometimes they're unable to even hold a single thought for more than a few seconds. And what Erica told me, and I'm going to get a little emotional, is that she said that Charlie never yelled at her, he never cussed at her, and that to me is a great legacy to leave as a husband and a father, for your wife to be able to say that my husband was always good to me, and Charlie was a good man.
That's funny. I heard a few times them motherfuckers used to be hollering and fighting and shit. All right, that's what I heard. Now that's hearsay, but
Who? Charlie and KKK?
Yeah, Charlie and Eric.
Cat food.
They was fighting on who was gonna be on top, who gonna be the bottom or something.
But he also has a legacy of believing the most effective person in politics that I've ever seen. And by the way, that's not because Charlie always agreed with me and the president's policies.
I'll call the bitch Eric, not Eric.
Charlie called me, and guys, he was mad. It was one, I wouldn't say the last conversation that I had with him, but it was in the last few months of his life. And he called me and he said, JD, I'm really worried. I'm really worried that what's going on in the Middle East right now is going to lead the United States into a protracted military conflict. I've never told anybody that Charlie was really worried about that in the final months of his life. Now, here's the thing. Charlie was so effective, and he was so trusted by both me and the President of the United States that when Charlie made that phone call, I didn't say, screw you, you don't know what you're talking about. I listened to him. And I really believe that one of the reasons why the President of the United States knocked out the Iranian nuclear facilities, but never got the United States into a protracted military conflict and never lost a single American in a Middle Eastern conflict is because we had the wisdom and the good sense to recognize that the American people are done with American troops dying in unnecessary foreign conflicts. But Charlie Kirk reminded me of that. Charlie Kirk. So that was a great
This is weird.
It was a great
Kirk with
my
the K.
friendship with Charlie Kirk.
Kirk
because
with the two
friendship
Ks.
is not just about telling everybody what they want to hear. It's not just about agreeing with everybody all the time. It's about having the trust in another human being that you can tell them they're wrong and actually encourage them to change their mind. Or in that case, not necessarily tell us that we were wrong, but make sure that we were thinking about all the options. And of course, under the president's leadership, we were doing exactly that. But Charlie was so good at that. And I think that's one of the ways in which I want all of you to honor your legacy. Obviously, you care about our great nation or you wouldn't be here. A lot of you will go on to become future leaders in business or in politics. A lot of you will run campaigns. A lot of you will work on campaigns. A lot of you will be future leaders. There might even be a lowly future vice president of the United States in this very room. But here's the thing that I want all of you to remember. Charlie wasn't effective just because he had opinions. A lot of people have opinions. Charlie was effective because he was courageous, because he worked very hard, and because he made his vision a reality. And so if you care about this country, as I know all of you do, don't just complain about social media. Get up and get involved in a campaign. If you want a better policy outcome, even from an administration that you voted for, then get out and get involved in making your voice heard. If you care about this country, love it enough to get involved in the process and how we govern it. That is the only way we are going to save the United States of America, and that is perhaps the greatest contribution that you can make to Charlie Kirk's legacy is getting involved in saving this country. I'm in the fight, and I know every single one of you are with me. God bless you, and thank you for having me.
All right, questions.
Man,
Thank you. But like, hey, please, I appreciate that, but we're not even halfway done. So here's I don't know what you're saying, but it sounds.
well, you shouldn't have responded like that. You made it sound like you was done.
Right.
Let's
slipped up.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. What we're gonna do next?
That was the end of his speech. That's what he was saying.
About Charlie, not that there aren't going to be some questioners who agree with me, but if you disagree with me, I would ask that you come to the front of the line because we want to talk to people.
It's time for question and answers now.
Disagree with. It is hard for me to see because the spotlights are very bright, but whoever's in line, go ahead and ask.
And that's where he said that shit.
Hi, Mr. Vice President. Thank you so much for being here. My name's Lucy. And I'm Ellie, and we're with the Turning Point chapter for this question.
Thank you, guys.
Can you tell us how your faith helps you in your role as Vice President?
Well, I appreciate that. That is a very good question. And this is another way in which Charlie has affected my life. I would say that I grew up, again, in a generation where even if people had very deep personal faith, they didn't talk about their faith a whole lot. And I grew up in a country where you just didn't hear political leaders talk about their faith. But the reason why I try to be the best husband I can be, the best father I can be, the reason why I care so much about all the issues that we're going to talk about is because I believe that I've been placed in this position for a brief period of time to do the most amount of good for God and for the country that I love so much. And that's the most important way that my faith influences me is we all get a limited opportunity to make a difference. And if you believe as we believe, you believe that God, you believe that Jesus Christ has a plan.
Yeah, it's 420 here, bro.
By the way, one way I don't understand that plan is why my friend lost his life 6 weeks ago. Sometimes I get pissed off about that. But what I remind myself is that there is a deeper rhythm.
And it's my mother's
Christ
birthday.
is the author of the fate of human history. And we are charged to do everything that we can.
Whose birthday? Your mom?
To make our country a more virtuous place, a more prosperous place where people can raise a family and not be persecuted for their faith.
Yeah, that's
teach their
it.
children their faith.
Happy Born Day, Mama Duke.
And I have two very important duties as Vice President of the United States to the American people.
Yeah, I called her last night and told her early.
Thank you.
I'm going to call her again later on the day before a
I understand
party.
your view on illegal immigration is it should be a top priority, strengthening our southern borders and fighting the massive drug trafficking that's taken place while securing jobs for the working class Americans. Also, deporting every single person who's invaded our country illegally, which I 100% agree on. My question to you is, what is your view on legal immigration? Personally, I have a girlfriend who's studying in America off a visa. Our hope is eventually getting a green card. So what is your view on legal immigration? Should we reduce it? Also, what is your plan for a merit-based system?
Hey, man, this shit sounds scripted.
Yes, sir. Well, I
think
appreciate the
all
question.
the
And
turning
look, my
point
honest
shit
view
is scripted.
is that right now, America, thanks in part to the Biden border invasion, but also thanks in part to a lot of bad immigration policy, right now, we have let in too many.
All this is painfully imbecilic, and they should all be fired. Like, what kind of vice president gets up there doing all this rambling over some influencer? That's what he is, an influencer. Charlie Kirk, he wasn't a politician.
No, it's all scripted. Even his assassination was scripted.
They tricking. That's what they.
What about Demon Rush? It comes nowhere close to it.
That is just a fundamental reality. Now,
I know. This is hard.
Now, look, legal immigration is complicated because we let in about 1 million legal immigrants into the United States of America every single year, and I think the evidence is pretty clear that a lot of those immigrants are actually undercutting the wages of American workers. It's one of the reasons why the President of the United States and a lot of us in the administration have encouraged H-1B reform, because if you look at the H-1B visa, what it's supposed to be is that you have a super genius who's studying at an American university, who's working at a great company. You want that super genius to stay in the United States of America and not go somewhere else. What it's actually used to do is hire an accountant at a 50% discount to an American citizen. I don't think that we should be hiring accountants from foreign countries when we've got accountants right here in the United States that would love to work for a good wage.
What?
Hey, you asked about
Run that back. I didn't catch that.
I don't know the full details about your situation.
Yeah, I missed
My view is, look, there are people who want to come to the United States of America. Don't know
Why did zero?
Countries. An accountant.
Why did zero in on
accountant? You have a
accountant?
super genius form, because if you look at the H-1B visa, what it's supposed to be is that you have a super genius who's studying at an American university, who's working at a great company. You want that super genius to stay in the United States of America and not go somewhere else. What it's actually supposed to do is hire an accountant at a 50% discount to an American citizen. I don't think that we should be hiring accountants from foreign countries when we've got accountants right here in the United States that would love to work for a good wage.
I agree with
You
that.
asked about, I think, your girlfriend, you said, and I obviously don't know the full details about your situation, but my view is, look, there are people who want to come to the United States of America, and some of them, I'm sure, can enrich the United States of America by coming here, but we have got to get our overall numbers way, way down. Too many people have come into the United States of America. I am married to the daughter of immigrants who came to the United States in the 1980s. I do believe...
There must be a lot of young adults in that college studying to be an accountant.
I was just getting.
It could be a school geared toward accounting.
We have got, we don't even know how many illegal aliens we have. We don't even know. The best guess is probably 25, 30 million people. I've heard estimates as high as 50 million. When something like that happens, you've got to allow your own society to cohere a little bit, to build a sense of common identity, for all the newcomers to assimilate, the ones who are going to stay, to assimilate into American culture. Until you do that, you've got to be careful about any additional immigration, in my view. Thank you.
What is American culture, sir?
Niggas.
Welcome to a Gateway Fiber home in a Gateway Fiber neighborhood with super fast speeds for just one more episode.
Hello, I have a question about Israel and Trump's policy towards it.
Uh-oh.
Do you think it's a conflict of interest for Miriam Adelson, an Israeli donor, to give millions of dollars to his campaign and then Trump have pro-Israeli policies?
Uh-oh.
Well, if you're asking, do I think the President of the United States has a conflict of interest? No, I do not, because I know how the President of the United States makes his decisions, and I see it behind the scenes. Now, as the President himself has said, Miriam Adelson, who, by the way, I know, and I have a very good relationship with her, she is very clear about the fact, she doesn't hide the fact that she really loves Israel, and that is part of what motivates her political giving. That is a reality. At the same time, the President of the United States is America first through and through. And let me give you just a couple of examples of this. Number one, we have heard from some pro-Israel voices, some people who really love the state of Israel, that they don't want us to have a relationship with certain Middle Eastern countries. Well, the President, his attitude is, we need to build relationships with any country where we have shared interests, and he's going to do it if it's in the interest of the American people, and he's done exactly that. Number two, there were people, and I remember this criticism of the President of the United States, I just raised it in the context of a conversation I had with Charlie. I remember when people said that the President of the United States was going to get us into a multi-100,000 troop regime change war for Israel. This was 4 months ago, this was 6 months ago. Now, the people who accuse the President of the United States of wanting to get us into a regime change war for Israel, I wonder if they step back and say, you know what, we were wrong about that. Because the President of the United States did not want to get us into a regime change war for any other country. He wanted to knock out a nuclear facility and get everybody back home, and that's exactly what he did. So I understand there's some frustrations out there, but I think the President of the United States, more than any president of my lifetime, is willing to stand up to anybody if he thinks it puts the interests of the American people first. Thank you.
Hello, Vice President Vance.
How you doing?
Good. I have a question. Do you condone large private corporations such as Palantir hoarding data caches on U.S. citizens?
No, I don't condone it. And here's the thing. So I get asked about Palantir a lot because there's this internet meme out there that somehow I am super in bed with Palantir. And here's the thing that I'd say about this. Palantir is a private company. They sometimes do a useful service, and sometimes they do things that we don't like. You should be demanding that your representatives do two things when it comes to Palantir or when it comes to any other technology company. Number one, protecting your data. What's going on with artificial intelligence is going to mean that there are massive inducements to steal your data, to harvest it, and to use it against you to sell digital advertisements. That is not what I believe in, and I've been fighting against it, whether it's Palantir or any other technology company, literally before I ran for office. When I ran for office, I was criticized by Republicans in my Republican Senate primary because I was talking then about Google and Facebook harvesting our data. It's unacceptable. I don't care who does it. I don't want them to do it. Number two, and this is also very important. What's going on with artificial intelligence, we got to be worried about large-scale surveillance, okay? Everything. When you asked about Palantir, do you know that every time you make a credit card transaction, the credit card
over there,
collecting data on how you spend your money?
Mhm.
Do you know that every time you linger
Oh,
over
tell
a
your
date
mom
on
happy
the internet
birthday.
for more than a half second, the search
I will
engines
when
are
I talk
collecting
to
data
her.
on you so that they can sell you
Oh,
advertising.
she's not at
One
your
of the
house.
biggest questions
Nah.
for American policy over the next 10 years is how to ensure that you are a sovereign citizen.
Yeah,
You
home.
cannot be a sovereign citizen if any private corporation or any government can steal something from you that belongs to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give it to
Vice President J.D. Vance.
Wait, did he say it?
My question is, the Republican Party, they stand for the right to bear arms. A lot of
It's
things
That
going
was the
to
question right there. Did he say it?
And I feel as if requiring Christianity in public schools goes against the founding fathers' wish of freedom of religion.
Ooh, that hand, bro. I thought that was the
Sell you
head.
advertisements. One of the biggest questions for American policy over the next 10 years is how to ensure that you are a sovereign citizen. And you cannot be a sovereign citizen
He
if
said it.
search engines are collecting data on you so that they can sell you
That's
advertisements.
crazy.
One of the biggest
So what are we
questions
gonna
for American
do?
policy over the next 10 years is how to ensure that you are a sovereign citizen. And you cannot be a sovereign citizen if any private corporation
Okay.
or any government can steal something from you that belongs to you.
Oh, I'm
Thank you.
breaking my UCC out.
Sis, cease and
Vice President J.D.
desist.
Vance. Good evening. My question is, the Republican Party, they stand for the right to bear arms. A lot of things the founding fathers really made a priority.
We would do a
And
cease
I
and
feel as
Since he
if-
said that, I'm gonna start moving. I'm gonna start moving. I'm start moving accordingly. He said it.
Yep, he said it twice.
Yep.
And you see that the question, they're directing the conversation with the question.
Right.
First they talk about immigration, then they talk about the sovereign citizenship. Now this new kid asking about the Second Amendment.
I mean, he said it. He said it, their goal is to make sure that you're a sovereign citizen. So okay, I can go.
So
with that.
so what? Trying to make sure you're a 13th Amendment criminal?
Nah,
I mean,
nah.
well,
He's
this could be trying to.
I don't think it's a setup because, technically being a sovereign citizen is not illegal. It's a legal fiction. It used to be a legal fiction until he said this. He just spoke it into an
He
existence.
spoke it into existence.
That's
Oh,
right.
but where's the legislation and the documentation?
A sovereign citizen creates its own legislation based off of the laws that already exist.
Alright.
Wait, look at this. Yeah. And you're not subject to a lot of law, like you're not subject to a lot of bullshit.
Right.
That's wow. I just people how they directing the conversation with these questions.
Yeah, I'm glad he said that. I'm gonna download this speech,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna keep that on file in case one might ever need it in court. I mean, for real, he shouldn't. If they wasn't gonna stick by it, they shouldn't have said it.
But couldn't they turn around and say that it doesn't mean what you think just because they said it?
It won't matter as long as you operating within the laws. Sovereign citizens are not lawbreakers; they lawmakers.
Right. But they're twisting the law to make it.
No, I mean, you responsible for all of your own affairs. That means that you give public notice and things like that.
And sovereignty got something to do with not being under their laws.
Yeah, it means you Yeah, you take you remove their control. You know, like you remove yourself from being their responsibility. You handle all your own affairs, and you're responsible for all your own property and everything.
It's not even that bad, bro. Ain't that
It means you do not engage in commerce.
Right.
Is that what sovereign citizen means?
With that business entity.
Yeah, it means you operate in the private, not the public sector.
Okay, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly, that's my point.
The problem is the way that they go about doing it, which when you think about who and what they really are, I think that was all a show. That was all a show. The stuff was never illegal in the first place, but they were all like in bed together the same way with those setup lynchings and stuff. So,
I agree 1000%. I think what made it illegal was who was doing it. It's illegal for somebody to do it that they want to do.
I can get to your house this way, right? Gio, I can go to your house this way, right?
You see, I had to look at you sideways if you brought my son home this way.
Right. Did your mom call?
My mom called?
Yeah.
She texted me saying where I'm at.
Although, even though I peeped that sovereign citizen part, I'm seeing how they line these questions up.
I mean, he didn't have no look on his face like, oops, I shouldn't have said that.
No, he meant that.
Yeah.
He said it with his chest.
Right. I'm cool with that.
I am too. I want to hear this next part because right after talking about sovereign citizen shit, the next college student asking about gun rights and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting way to tie in that sovereign citizen shit to bearing firearms and shit.
And for the right to bear arms, a lot of things the founding fathers. The question is, the Republican Party, they stand for the right to bear arms. A lot of things the founding fathers really made a priority.
Sure.
And I feel as if requiring Christianity in public schools goes against the founding fathers' wish of freedom of religion.
Well, damn, Pam.
Well, I guess, who's saying that we require Christianity in public schools?
Just from what I've seen on the media and the news, it seems like the Trump administration had wanted to make praying in schools and Christian values incorporated.
Well, look, I think Christian values are a good thing, and I'll talk to you about why I think that's a good thing. But that's separate from forcing people to pray, which I don't think that anybody, certainly no Christian that I know, will ever support or ever endorse. And let me just say something generally about all the people. I see there's a big line, and I hope I can get to everybody's question. I remember when I was a sophomore in high school, I went to an event at my church, which was a book signing with Oliver North and Sean Hannity, the Fox News host. And this was back before, this was, I guess, 25 years ago. And so neither of these guys was maybe as big as they are today. And I remember standing in line, and I'm about to say hello to Oliver North and Sean Hannity. And I remember thinking to myself, I was so nervous. All I need to do is shake their hand, give them a firm handshake, and tell them my name. That's what I'm thinking. Firm handshake, tell them my name. Firm handshake, tell them my name. And I get to the front of the line, and Sean Hannity looks at me, and he says, "How are you doing?" And I totally panic, and I go, JD. Because I had rehearsed shaking and saying my name. My point is, I admire your guys' courage, and please don't be nervous.
That
you
is
need to
so
work through a question.
autistic.
Think about
He's
it. Speak it.
autistic.
We're all here to have a nice conversation, and we're all supportive of it. Here's the thing when you talk about forcing, let me ask you a question. Forcing Christianity, forcing people to pray. There's a liberal idea out there that I think is wrong, and that's that liberalism is the source of freedom of religion. And actually, if you go back to the original founding documents of the United States of America, if you go back to the Anglo legal tradition, well before there was ever a United States of America, what you find is that freedom of religion is actually a Christian concept. And the reason it's a Christian concept is very simple. Because Christianity, Imago Dei, the idea that we are all made in the image of our Creator, means that we must respect the free will of every single person. Now, part of that is you have a conversation with people. Having free will doesn't mean that you're not allowed to encourage somebody, that you're not allowed to talk to somebody about your faith, that you're not allowed to talk about certain values in school. When our founders talked about freedom of religion, they didn't mean you weren't allowed to say a Christian prayer in a public school or that you weren't allowed to talk about Jesus Christ in a public forum. They just meant that nobody could force you to profess the Christian faith. That had to come from your own free will. And I believe that nobody allowed about your faith, that you're not allowed to talk about certain values in school. When our founders talked about freedom of religion, they didn't mean you weren't allowed to say a Christian prayer in a public school or that you weren't allowed to talk about Jesus Christ in a public forum. They just meant that nobody could force you to profess the Christian faith. That had to come from your own free will. And I believe that, and I think every Christian who I've ever spoken to believes that the source is the Christian, the source of your faith, the Christian understanding must be your own free will. But here's the thing about Christian values. There are a lot of Christian values out there that I think that we've just sort of assumed and we've in fact taken for granted. Christian values are the idea that you should respect every single person as an individual, whatever the color of their skin, created in the image of God. That's a Christian concept. And in fact, it was a Christian empire, Great Britain, that abolished slavery to begin with. The idea that we should eliminate child sacrifice. What did the Christian settlers find when they came to the New World? They found a lot of civilizations that were murdering babies in weird religious rituals. It was Christianity that said we don't kill children.
You ain't find us here doing no shit like that.
A lot of the things, human rights, the very idea that human beings have rights,
Fuck you mean?
are a Christian concept. And so I'd ask you, my assumption based on the question is that you're skeptical of Christianity, or at least of certain public professions of Christianity. One of my favorite Bible verses is, by your fruits ye shall know them. And I think that the fruits of the Christian faith...
They came here doing that. We wasn't doing that.
The most prosperous civilization in history. I make no apologies for believing that Christianity is the pathway to God. I make no apologies for thinking that Christian values are an important foundation of this country. But I'm not going to force you to believe in anything, because that's not what God wants, and that's not what I want either.
So,
go ahead.
The school system, do you agree that there should be Christian implementation, or do you think that school system should be neutral and be focused on science, literature, reading, writing, arithmetic?
Well, I reject the idea that anything is purely neutral. Okay, there are, for example, let's take a basic scientific fact, and this is a little spicy. I'm not trying to make this too controversial, but take the basic scientific fact of, can you take a pill to change your biological gender? Okay. Now, that's something that 15 years ago, quite literally, every single scientist in the Western world would have said, absolutely not, that's crazy, and now people will. I think the premise of your question, I don't totally share it, because I don't think perfect neutrality is possible. What is it? You talk about history. Was Christopher Columbus a great explorer, or was he a guy who committed genocide against the native populations? These debates, I'm happy to have them, but I reject the idea that there are truly neutral debates. Anybody who's telling you their view is neutral likely has an agenda to sell you, and I'm at least honest about the fact that I think the Christian foundation of this country is a good thing. Next.
Okay, thank you. And for the pill you're talking about, what do you mean specifically? Are you talking about testosterone, estrogen?
Yeah, I'm talking about hormone replacement therapy. That's what I'm talking about. Just to be respectful, let's keep it going.
Yes, thank you. Have a good night.
You too.
That's some very interesting stances there, Mr. Vance.
I not agree with many of the things that you said right ahead of this. I don't think that's my point to discuss here.
It's
What
a whole
I
lot
want
of
to ask
23s
is,
could
you are
do.
married to a woman who is not Christian. In her Wikipedia, I mean, I just looked it up. I don't even know what her faith was. I didn't know this before. But she still calls herself Hindu. You are raising three kids in cultural ratio, religious household. How are you maintaining, or how are you teaching your kids not to keep your religion ahead of their mother's religion? Or how are you teaching them that your kind, they're that kind who got here just few years or few decades ago is different or is better than your mom's kind who got here just a generation before? How are you balancing that? And when you talk about too many immigrants here, when did you guys decide that number? Why did you sell us a dream? You made us spend our youth, our wealth in this country and gave us a dream. You don't owe us anything. We have worked hard for it. Then how can you as a vice president stand there and say that we have too many of them now and we are going to take them out to people who are here rightfully so by paying the money that you guys asked us? You gave us the path, and now how can you stop it and tell us we don't belong here anymore?
So,
and one more thing, do you have to
be... a lot there. I don't know if I'm going to remember all this, but I will try.
I'm sorry. I had to say all of this, and please take it with you. I mean, I'm saying all of this.
No, go ahead.
I have no intention of causing a scene here or anything, but...
We're not close to causing a scene, don't worry.
But we talk
You're causing a scene because you are a
I'm not
foreigner.
a Christian, and I'm here standing to show support. Why are we making Christianity one of the major things that you have to have in common to be one of you guys to show that I love America just as you do?
They show her face.
Still a question. Why
No, they just showing her the back.
There was a lot there, and I'm going to try to respond to as much of it as I can. So on the question of immigration. So first of all, I can believe that we should have lower immigration levels. But if the United States passed a law and made a promise to somebody, the United States, of course, has to honor that promise. Nobody's talking about that. I'm talking about people who came in violation of the laws of the United States of America.
Hanging out
I'm
with
talking about in the
us.
future
We had a great time.
reducing the number of people. Sorry, what?
Continue on that because when you just said you are not
you next
stopping
time.
with the people who came here legally, right?
Maybe we'll
But you
go
are
to the
pushing out
park.
policies that hurt us, and these policies are not even solving
Yeah,
the
work
problem.
off some of
These
that
policies
candy.
are just creating chaos.
Ma'am, okay, so again, I'm gonna finish answering the question,
want
and then
some candy.
if I've answered all 9 of your questions in less than 15 minutes, then we can keep on going. We gotta have a little fun, right?
What happened?
So here's the thing. I can believe that the United States should lower its levels of immigration in the future, while also respecting that there are people who have come here through lawful immigration pathways that have contributed to the country. But just because one person, or 10 people, or 100 people came in legally and contributed to the United States of America, does that mean that we're thereby committed to let in 1 million, or 10 million, or 100 million people a year in the future? No, that's not right. We cannot have. But I'll go and finish. We cannot have an immigration policy where what was good for the country 50 or 60 years ago binds the country inevitably for the future. There's too many people who want to come to the United States of America, and my job as vice president is not to look out for the interests of the whole world. It's to look out for the people of the United States.
Belt is in the middle of triangle situation.
You asked a personal question about our interfaith household. And yes, my wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not a particularly religious family in either direction. In fact, when I met my wife, we were both, I would consider myself an agnostic or an atheist, and that's what I think she would consider herself as well. Everybody has to come to their own arrangement. The way that we come to our arrangement is, she's my best friend, we talk to each other. So we decided to raise our kids Christian. Our 2 oldest kids who go to school, they go to a Christian school. Our 8-year-old did his first communion about a year ago. That's the way that we have come to our arrangement. But, thank you. My 8-year-old was also very proud of his first communion. Thank you, guys. I'll tell him that Ole Miss wishes him the best.
Thank you, guys.
But I think everybody has to have this own conversation when you're in a marriage. I mean, it's true for friends of mine who are in Protestant and Catholic marriages, friends of mine who are in atheist and Christian marriages. You just got to talk to the only advice I can give is you just got to talk to the person that God has put you with, and you've got to make those decisions as a family unit. For us, it works out. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say it out in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that, because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way. But if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause a problem for me. That's something you work out with your friends, with your family, with the person that you love. Again, one of the most important Christian principles is that you respect free will. Usha's closer to the priests who baptized me than maybe I am. They talk about this stuff. My attitude is you figure this stuff out as a family, and you trust in God to have a plan, and you try to follow it as best as you can, and that's what I try to do. I want to make a final point. So I don't want to cut you off. I want to be respectful to all the people behind you in line, but I want to make this point about immigration, okay? If you ask the question, what is the exact right number of immigrants for the United States to let in, it is just very specific on the context. If you go back to the 1920s, the United States passed an Immigration Reform Act that effectively cut down immigration to close to 0 for 40 years in this country. And what happened over those 40 years? The many, many people who had come from many different foreign countries and different foreign cultures, they assimilated into American culture. And there was an expectation that they would assimilate into American culture.
Yes,
I think
you
there's
did.
2 problems in our immigration system
You
today.
sure
My
did,
guess is
you
you're probably
parasite.
slightly more leftist political persuasion, liberal political persuasion, maybe not. But here's the thing.
Did what?
I remember back in my establishment GOP days when I was still very early getting involved in Republican politics, I
need to run it back.
a conservative think tank person who told me
What was
that one of the
it's
reasons
going
why
so
immigration
fast,
was
and
really
I have
good
like 3
is that if you had
conversations.
enough diversity in a country, people would mistrust each other and they wouldn't join labor unions. Okay? So I see a lot of left-wing people who
I'm almost
support organized labor saying we need to flood the country with a limitless number of immigrants. They're unwilling to set any
And I'm
limitations
almost
on it.
a
My response to that is
Bobby.
you are destroying the very social trust on which American freedom and prosperity was built. And that is really important to me. So the honest answer to your question, what is the exact number of immigrants America should accept in the future? Right now, the answer is far less than you can accept it. You've got to become a common community again, and you can't do that when you have such high numbers of immigration, which is one of the reasons why we have the immigration policy we do. Thank you. Next.
Good evening, Vice President Vance. I just want to say it's an honor to actually be able to talk to you.
It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
I need some water,
One of my
but
biggest
no.
questions is, I feel like one of the biggest problems that America is facing today is that ever-growing social political divide, and we're seeing this on the Republican and Democratic side.
I do too.
But
I'm about to get some.
we've seen that a refusal to cooperate with the other side
Hand me a bottle
has led
of
to some
water.
major issues, including right now the government shutdown. And I wonder, as the party in power, what are your plans to address that issue towards, reaching that olive branch out to the other side? To actually
Behind you, there's the box of water.
Look, it's a very good question, and let me just say on the government shutdown in particular, the reality here is that there's a very simple bill that just reopens the government, does it through pretty much the end of the year. That got every single Republican in the
Don't
House of
break
Representatives
it.
to support it, and then it got 52 Republicans in the Senate and 3 Democrats in the Senate to support it. But because of weird Senate procedural rules, it requires a 60 vote threshold. So on that issue in particular, when you have every single Republican with like 2 exceptions in both houses of Congress, I feel pretty confident. I know that I'm partisan. I know I have an R next to my name, but I feel pretty damn good saying the shutdown is the Democrats' fault because we voted again and again to open it. Now, but there's a broader question there, and I think most Americans, whatever their political persuasion, would actually like the country's political parties to work together better to solve the problems. And look, and I agree with that. And my approach when I was in the United States Senate was to try to find some issues where we could agree with the other side on and try to work with them on. And like, let me give you one example. I really worry about concentration in the corporate sector. I worry about big corporate monopolies. I worry that when you have only 1 or 2 companies dominating an entire sector, it's bad for liberty and it's bad for prosperity. So you may be shocked to hear this, but I actually worked with Elizabeth Warren on some anti-monopoly stuff when I was in the United States Senate. But here's the problem.
No.
The problem is there is actually a lot of things where we could work across the aisle. There are a lot of President Trump is in my view, you haven't seen organized labor ever get behind a Republican at least in 100 years, like they have behind Donald J. Trump. There are a lot of areas of common ground on that question. The problem is, as reasonable as some of these people can be in private, in public, the current obsession of the Democratic Party in leadership, I'm not saying every Democrat in the country, but the current obsession of every Democrat in Congress is get President Trump, fight President Trump, attack President Trump. It is impossible for us to work across the aisle unless a person is willing to put down their partisan sword, shut the hell up about fake scandals related to Donald Trump, and actually work with us. That's the way you make this happen.
JD, you're fired. You're fired.
No, don't fire him yet. Don't fire him yet.
Why? Oh, because you want to be a sovereign citizen.
He gotta make the sovereign citizen a real thing before he go.
Well, why would you want it to be? You're already a sovereign. You're sovereign without the citizen.
Well, with them saying that, they have to acknowledge it is my point. They've been in denial of it.
A sovereign citizen is a Moor. Simple as that.
I got you. I know everything. I know all about it. But they have been in denial about. They have been in denial of it.
Well, that's just showing you they're bringing them on board, so that they can assist in the takeover.
The sovereign citizen.
The Moors. Yeah, the sovereign Moors. Trust me, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So that's why I know I'm right.
Well, I'm not assisting in no takeover, but I'm definitely going to secure my land.
Oh, I don't mean you, but see, a patent's always going to trump anything you do, anything they do.
Exactly. That's why you want to hold the patent.
You can't. No patents can be created. They've already. All of them have been created. There's no more opportunity for a patent ever.
Right. Well, if you acquire it, you're not creating it. You're taking control of it.
But you have to acquire it through blood. You can't acquire it. Okay. There's no other way.
Okay, I'm with that.
So you already have yours. You just have to. Shoot, you're in Washington. You got so much land, it's ridiculous.
I know.
My sister is in Washington. They own half of Kansas, if not all of it.
Half of Kansas and 2 city streets.
And some parts of Georgia, Alabama,
Oh,
Louisiana.
California. They got California.
The land old Mississippi sitting on.
Yep. But see, that's my point. By him saying that, they have to hold to a no tread on me policy. Whatever land I acquire, who can argue with that once it's secured?
An Indian can with a patent. That's what I'm saying.
I am that Indian.
Well, then you can't be both. So now that's what I'm saying. Give her the keys.
La 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 la.
He's removing the barrier so you can be both.
Well, you can't, because that's where they can lock you up. Because now you're being a conflict of interest. That's how they got Lisa.
How?
Trying to be both. Lisa Cypress, the one in Virginia who
they got her because she filed paperwork. She filed a quitclaim deed.
And that's what sovereign citizens do. A sovereign citizen is who told her to do that.
Yeah, but they don't all move the same. Some of them make mistakes. I wouldn't have done that. I would have put a
I
lien
wouldn't have
on
either.
I would
No.
have put a lien on the land patent.
And then wrote a letter.
There
You
you
don't
go.
put you don't put a lien. All you do is go down there and put it in your name.
That's where you get locked up. You put a lien on it first and you give them notice. And they have time to dispute that. And then once you win your dispute,
12 months, I believe.
Well, that's not. Can you get out so I can park? That's not what I was told by the city clerk.
the city clerk told you there's a sovereign citizen?
No. They told me this is your land. This is your grandmother's land. This is your great grandmother's land. If you have all your documentation, which I do, my mother was born at that address. Well, one of those addresses, because there's 12 of them. They said you just come down with all your documentation and we put it in your name.
Well, there you go.
You can't put no lien. You can't put no lien on. What's stopping me?
Yeah.
Well,
You can put a lien on something that belongs to you and they're not giving it to you.
Oh, well, you know what? That's what's stopping me. I don't fully know. Can you get out?
You gotta learn UCC.
Well, I don't think UCC is a part of patent law. I gotta learn patent.
It's not. It's a part of liens. Patent law is different. I mean, you put liens on stuff that belongs to you that's not in your possession.
No UCC, none of that, because this is going back to the Magna Carta. This is something that one of my ancestors was allegedly given after participating in a war.
Okay, are they willing to turn it over to you?
Who?
Whoever is in possession of it. Are you in possession of it?
No, the church stole it.
Okay, so how are you gonna get it back?
I have to go in, put it in my name, and then start charging them rent. Is what I was told.
Okay, let me know how that works out for you.
I have some documentation.
That's what T was cold. She is not finna try this.
Yeah, I want to know how that works out for you.
Why?
He say,
can you just go and change the name on somebody's property without going through a process?
But it's not their property. The lady went through all the books for me. She pulled all those old books in Louisiana, whatever. She said, this is unprecedented. Oh my God, this doesn't make sense.
I get it, but
your grandmother's name is on all of this stuff, and it hasn't been removed because it can't be removed because this is patented land that cannot be sold. It cannot be. It can be deeded temporarily, but it always returns to the heir.
So what you gonna
Okay,
do?
but did she elaborate how that plays into owner, landlord, tenant law and eviction notices? And
she told me some crap about. Okay, the lady before her told me something about squatting and all that, but we already know that that's unlawful.
That's what they do.
What they told me is that I would need an attorney, but can you get out of the car? Give me this.
What?
That no attorney would take it.
Go ass off the court.
I'm just trying to park, and I can't park because I have to park next to my other car, and he can't get out if I'm. Anyway.
Who y'all think you are? You want some candy?
Get out.
Oh shit!
Hey, give me the keys.
I don't want no candy, sir.
This child.
You've got plenty.
Anyway, so what she told me is, she said, you need to get an attorney, but guess what? No attorney would take your case because that would be a career-ending lawsuit if they were to argue it. And I said, and furthermore, it would be a conflict of interest because
Right. Now, guess how you do it without the attorney?
I have to do it myself.
Right. You file a UCC1 on your property with this with the well, here is the Secretary of State. You is where our UCC1 department is, and you put a lien on that property, and you give them notice and your demands.
Okay, but I'm not putting no quit claims in.
That's not a quit claim. It's a lien. It's giving them notice saying, look, I own this and you have this time period to dispute it. I'm giving a public notice that I own this property. You don't even have to show proof. And you give them a time period to dispute it. And those responses are registered in their document, and that becomes court evidence. And they can deny it, or they cannot, or they can ignore it. If they ignore it after the time period given, and you take it to court, and you have standing, then they lose automatically, and your lien has to be satisfied. They have to turn that property over and follow your demand.
This is the situation. So as the lady went through all of this documentation, she was like, oh, okay, I see where the church went back. They had one lot, then they had two lots, then they went back and got three more. And she said, your grandmother owns so far 12 lots that they found. Some of these lots have colleges on there. Some of them have oil companies. Others are city government buildings. So she said, for you to come in and own all this, which you do, it's going to change the trajectory of this whole entire city. Because now you own, city government buildings. You own.
Now, how do you enforce it?
Yeah, the way she made it sound, I might have to wait till the revolution.
Nah, if she can't tell you about the UCC, she ain't gonna tell you about that, but you need to look into it. You need to file a UCC1 on that, and that's not illegal.
Okay, well, I need to look into it, but I'm dealing with an elder who, she's constantly in the hospital. One minute, she grew up speaking Swahili. The next minute, she's an Indian, and I don't know.
Well, just research using UCC to reclaim your property. If you got something an attorney won't touch, then use a different system.
And what is that? The United States Consumer Code?
You're gonna have
Universal Commercial Code.
And it's gonna be a mystery. Everybody gonna be like, man, what happened to none of your business?
Look, don't say nothing like that. Mm-mm.
Oh, man. I mean, if that's something she wants to pursue, but there is a way.
It's something I need to pursue. This car done just turned off.
And
I do not have the key.
Trick or treating.
No. It still got gas in it. The kids took the keys in the house. And a key needs to be here for me to turn on the speaker. But
shit on some land. These motherfuckers been pumping oil out of land for a long time, and they owe some money.
30 years. 30 years. I was like 10 with my grandmother. What?
You talking about the land you talking about?
Tulane College. They're on our land.
I would have been filed a UCC on that one.
But then they probably would have gave me them damn monkeys.
My sibling
You got a shotgun?
ties to some land like with oil.
Me? No.
It sounds like your son is like looking for something constructive to do.
Oh, he been telling me let's fly out there and get our land. He been saying that since like 3 years ago.
Ain't nothing wrong with taking the first step. The first step is filing a UCC1 correctly.
Well, I need to get down there first.
You don't even have to go down there to file a UCC on it.
You gotta go down there rapping for them people.
You can file that online, sitting right where you at.
So I don't need to do what the clerk said and just pull all the documents, like the birth certificates.
You need to pull all of that. But what she told you was you're gonna need an attorney. That's the only difference right there. She told you you're gonna need an attorney, which is an impossible task. You take all the other steps and then you take the attorney steps in your own. There is a way to do that. See, when you file that UCC on there and you start a dialogue with all those people that are on your land, they have a time period to respond. And your response is predicated on their response. It's based on their response. If they're not willing to just give it up and they can't dispute your claim, those responses go to court with you. And then, you're going to court, and then that's when you can show your evidence, and then they can show any evidence that disputes your claim, and then the court decides. Once you get a court judgment, now you got the sheriffs that carry out your eviction. They'll have a certain time period based on the local legislation of what that eviction time period is to get off of your land or pay you or make a deal with you to stay on it. That's how you get a court judgment.
As far as the church goes, my great-great-grandmother allowed them to be on the property. But they were almost like in a little shack, like on a, they were meeting outside at first, according to my mom.
But that contract belongs to you, so you have to look over and see what the agreement was, what the deal was.
My grandmother told them, or my great-great-grandmother told them to never knock down her house. That was supposed to stay like as a family historical site. They knocked it down as soon as they got the deed.
Yep. I guess it's up to you to hold them accountable to that contract.
But they have it all, so I got to figure out how people.
You said you have proof that you own it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think that's undisputable proof?
I think it's undisputable.
Well, file on it. It's nothing wrong with filing on it. It would be up to the court to decide whether it's disputable or not, and there ain't nothing wrong with going through the process.
You're right.
It's not an illegal process. You're not filing any legal claim to it. Like if you go and you change the name to it, you're breaking the law. If you do what she told you and you just go change your name change the name on that property to yours, they can say you're committing fraud. But if you file it,
she didn't say change it. She said you will be adding your name to it, not changing it. Because and it was a wonderful thing because I was able to hear all these names of my ancestors that I didn't even know.
Uh-huh.
So she started naming off all these Williams, all these people. And I only knew so many of them. My grandmother, her mother, up to the third mother. So to hear all these other people, it just proves that we've been there.
Well, you know, an attorney doesn't have to take your case to give you advice on it.
Yeah, no, I spoke to an attorney,
Okay.
and she was the one who said no attorney in their right mind would take the case. So then I went to look for a constitutional attorney.
Okay, but will she give you advice on it? A constitutional attorney should help you.
Those are like looking for a needle in a haystack. I contacted John Galt, and he seemed interested, but he said he was busy and very picky about what he dealt with.
Well, sound like you got some reading to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you know what laws, what books to read, and what books to get?
I had a listing, like, for the I need to pull it all again because once my old phone broke, all that stuff was in there. Mr. Aboriginal Smith gave me a couple of links. I found some links on Ayers Law, like from the USDA. And I mean, I know how to go to the law library.
Well, I'll give you some names of some good books you can get that'll help you out.
Okay.
I had to go over and go through my bookshelf.
Yeah, because I mean that's something I've been. But I'm not saying putting off, but putting off. Because I just feel like I have this like thought in my mind that once they get this government cleared and situated, like whatever Trump is doing, like once he's done whatever he's doing, I feel like they're going to be forced to just give everyone their land back.
I hope so.
That's the only reason I haven't bought anything, because I feel like.
That impression.
What'd you say?
What gives you that idea or impression that might be the end result?
The Magna Carta.
He is trying to take all the fraud out of it. And if he does that, that's exactly what's going to happen, because the Pope already didn't they? Right.
Yeah. Doctrine of Discovery.
Doctrine of Discovery. Yeah, he rescinded that. So, it's quite possible.
I just hope it happens fast, because I want my aunt to be able to go, back to the house she was born in. And
be able to be ready to execute within the next 3 years. Even if that door don't open, you want to be ready for it.
Right. And that's only like I don't even know how many acres that is, but I think that's 40 acres.
Did you get your mule?
I think it's 44 acres.
It don't even matter.
But no, we have another 300 acres in different states.
Yep, the acreage don't even matter. It's time for you to start talking plats.
Well, I have them written down.
Yep, them land tracks. They talk about them in the court system as plats.
Plats. That's what the plats and the aliquots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The meridian. We thought it was just one, but it turned out to be 12.
Nice.
But at the same time, the Mormons are trying to steal it.
Of course.
Because one of my uncle who was the pastor of the church, he married a woman who has a nephew who married a Mormon woman who's been pulling all of our documents.
Interesting.
And when I asked her, I said, "What are you doing? You know, why are you doing this?" "Oh, I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to see to it that, you know, everything's there." "For what?" And then I find out she wrote some book. It's called Louisiana Homesteaders.
Get those records from her. Let her do what she's doing, because you know the Mormons own all the records anyway, and you have to be a Mormon to get access to them.
But she's trying to get the house that the man's auntie lived in.
Is she married into your family?
No, she's married to the nephew of my uncle's wife. They didn't have any children.
Okay, you saying that she's trying to get access to some property that you already got proof that you own?
It belonged to my grandmother.
Okay, good. So that's why you use UCC and put a lien on it. So it don't matter what documents she pull, those documents and everything else is only going to further prove your point.
Okay.
She can't, as long as you got a lien on it, it don't matter what she pulls, she got to deal with you before she takes ownership of anything. That's what the UCC is for.
Well, I definitely need that book.
There's tons of books out there on Uniform Commercial Code.
Oh, you mean the UCC code that's available on Cornell.com?
I'm talking about the Universal Commercial Code that has been in use all along. As far as businesses use Uniform Commercial Code for loans and property, machinery, land, etc.
Right.
It's when you have property that you're allowing somebody else to use.
Right.
You can if you go to I don't know what state you're in, but if you go to UCC for your state, you'll find a system where you can search the UCC to see claims on any given thing, like businesses, business titles, etc. All type of property, intellectual property too. You can search for liens on any given thing. You can search for liens on your land. And you know, if none exist, you can put liens on things that you already have ownership to.
So they sold our land to the church for $8,000.
They stole it for $8,000?
Yeah. And then
or did they buy it for $8,000?
They allegedly purchased one plat for $8,000.
From your grandmother?
No, from an aunt.
From an aunt. Does she have ownership of it?
She would okay. She would have had all of us would have been heirs, but she went to the court and told them that she was the only heir, and she lied.
Oh, okay. And you can use that to reverse her claim.
Well, she's already passed away like a couple years after she did it.
It don't matter if you can invalidate her claim, then you can undo everything. Everything that comes after that is fraudulent.
Right. No, that's exactly what the attorney told me, because the clerk kept trying to tell me, "Oh, it's too late. You missed it by 1 year because of squatters' rights." And I said, "Well, now I know squatters don't even have rights. That's BS."
Nah, squatters' rights ain't got nothing to do with that. The church ain't no squatter. They don't honor squatters' rights anyway. And that's only for abandoned property. That property wasn't abandoned.
No. Nope.
Well, it's worth a shot.
It's definitely worth quite a few shots.
Yep. That's what we all gonna have to go through anyway.
I don't even know if I'd be concerned with the other land. I'm mainly concerned with this land because my mother, all of my family pretty much live there.
Well, you're a direct descendant, and you have every right to meet them in court.
But now I do have other family members. Do I need to include them or just add their names to it?
No, you don't have to include them. I mean, you can make a public notice to them and they can sign on if they want, or after it goes through, then it would be up to the court to contact anybody else. But that's all they do is give public notice and let people respond. If you make it a public notice, any other claimants that are descendants of your same ancestor, if you put it in the public and they have the ability to respond and join in, and they don't, that's on them.
Oh, they will want to, trust me. These family members, they're part of a church as well. And
that's even better. The more of you it is, the louder your voices are.
Yeah, but these people, they're kind of
No, that brings about a petition. Y'all have a petition. Petitions are strong. If you got UCC, you got a lien on it, and you got petitions, you got a group of people who agree with you.
You ready to get out? Call it a night. Yeah, I'm just saying I wouldn't want to go into ownership with my cousin.
Well, you can sell your interest to them if you win.
Well, no, I don't. Patented land that you can't sell.
You can make deals with it. Patented land, with patents, you can create deeds. You can create a deed for your share, and you can sell it back to them.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take away that type of generational wealth from my children.
Oh well.
And my nieces and my my maternal family. Like, I wouldn't want to. I mean, these other people are my maternal family too, but they're just conniving. That's the word. The church they run, the business that they do, like, they're characters. That's all I can say.
Yeah, it sounds like you got some decisions to make on who you want to let have your land, the church, your relatives, and your children. You got some decisions to make there.
I'm going to be in a battle with so many different entities: the church, the city, that college, the oil company. There was a gas station. There was a church. I mean, not a church, a hospital parking lot.
Yeah, well, if you got your family on your side, they probably think twice trying to knock everybody off. Sound like they got enough money to make one person disappear, but you're talking about a whole lot of people that might change the odds a little bit.
Right. I just wouldn't want to have to but I think what you said about getting everything to go through first and then bringing them in.
Mm-hmm.
But see, these other people, their father assisted his aunt in colluding the land and selling it to the church. So he may have even seen money from it.
Well, if it was illegal, it was illegal. If they didn't have legal ownership of it, they can't sell it.
I mean, it's not sold. It's not sold.
Then what did he get money for?
Well, they deeded it out.
A deed of ownership?
What I'm saying is it's patented land. So according to this clerk and this attorney who went and pulled all these, those big books where they keep all the deeds and all the land, she went and pulled all that stuff and she said, your great great grandmother never stopped owning the land. Never. She said they show where the church just up and took ownership or took some kind of interest in the land, but they still don't own it.
Okay, but what are they basing their claim of ownership on? Do they have a deed of ownership?
They're claiming it was a gift, but they paid $8,000.
And what did they get back in return for their $8,000 that proves they own it?
I don't know, because there must have been some type of contract between my aunt, my great aunt, and them.
Yeah, well, that would have to be brought to light to decide.
Yeah.
If she gave them a deed of ownership, that might be kind of hard to fight. If it doesn't have a termination date on it.
Yeah, but she can't do
maturity
that.
date on it.
According to this attorney, there's no way that she could have legally done that. The only way she could do that is if she was the last and final heir, and she wasn't.
Okay. Well, there you go.
And she knew we were there because she used to call us all the time.
And you don't think she faked no documents of y'all saying that y'all didn't have interest in it?
No, when they pulled the court documents, because I called several times. When they pulled the book with the court case, the hearing notes, it said that they sent to her paperwork to find out who are the other heirs, and she told them there were no other heirs, no other children except hers.
Okay.
And I said that was a complete and utter lie.
All right. Well, I'm interested in how it plays out.
Well, I have to read that book to figure out every step to take so I don't end up in jail. But I mean, I don't think I could end up in jail behind my own land. As far as that land that Lisa got, that's her. I think some of it is hers, but some of it might be her tribe's land.
Yeah, but you still not supposed to file a quick claim deed on it. That's operating on it and acting, as if it's already in your possession, or trying to take possession of it, without the right process.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't do nothing like that, then you good.
Yeah, no. I want to do everything 100% correct, and
it's been real.
That comes with giving them notice,
Yeah, I'm about to call it a night.
About to shut it down.
Yeah, I kept listening to y'all building. I'm like, man, I'll just keep going with that shit then. Who the hell trying to get on the panel? Who is Harold? Who is Harold?
I better get him to show his face first. He might be a porn bomber or something.
I'm saying, hey, Harold, turn your
I
camera.
ain't never heard of no Harold before.
You want some candy, Harold?
Not in our circles. I ain't heard of no Harold.
I ain't never seen Harold. Harold over. Ain't no candy, man. It's all gone. Harold bounced.
Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes.
Who is D? D done came back as Harold? Hold on a minute. What's going on? Now we got somebody in the back stage talking about D. Jimmy. You keep changing your name.
Jimmy who?
Turn your camera on. Turn your camera on, Jimmy. You ain't got no camera? I'll let you up if I see who you is. Come on, Jimmy.
Everybody got a camera.
Right. I ain't gonna put you on stage. I just want to see you. Now you just playing now.
Now, what device would you be on that doesn't have a camera? Give us the make and model so we can look that up. What computer doesn't have a camera?
All right, he ain't even commented in the chat. Ain't did nothing. Whoever this is, it went from Harold, and then he dropped off, and somebody came back named D, and D just changed his name to Jimmy.
A Windows 7 desktop.
He on a Game Boy.
Oh, he in the back chat? Hold on. I ain't got no camera.
Then you probably don't have a mic and speakers either.
I see it's unmuted.
You can see somebody's phone is unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see their address?
Well, listen to his voice. Tell him to say something.
Yeah, turn the mic on. Let me hear you. He just muted the mic. And there go Harold again.
Yeah, let's hear what you sound like, Harold.
We got
Harold and Jimmy. Harold ought to have a camera. It's suspicious if they both don't.
Right. I can't imagine that. They in the back tripping. I don't see no. Y'all ain't turn no cameras on. I don't see no.
Turn no cameras on.
I can't hear. I can't hear y'all. Well, I can't hear their mics either. I don't know if they got to be on stage or not to hear their mics, but they unmuted. But I need to see some faces.
I think the subject matter brought out the trolls.
I'm here. That's the people finna give her like, you ain't getting your land back. I got your land.
Right.
You want to debate? Show
Debate
your face.
what? Debate what? We ain't took no stances on anything. What would you want to debate?
Right.
This is crazy.
You want to debate YouTube being bogus? That's what brought you here?
Right. You want to debate fair use? What?
So Jimmy knows Harold?
Yeah, Jimmy and Harold know each other.
Is that Jimmy and with the old type blood?
No, that's John Doe.
John Doe was going to see Jimmy.
What do you want to debate, Jimmy?
Was it Jimmy?
Yes.
I thought it was. What's the little dude name? It was Little Kenny? Nah, it wasn't.
It was Jimmy.
We got two Jimmys in this motherfucker. Damn.
I think Jimmy want to debate whether you got real blueberry. I mean, I don't know, and he's not saying anything either. I think he's lying.
Ain't saying nothing. Ain't showing no.
We
face.
haven't said anything to be disputed. So what does he want to debate? I want to know.
Debate what? I would have been let him up if I seen his face, but I ain't letting nobody. I ain't gonna let you up if I don't see your face.
No, he totally striking out. He won't show his face. He didn't turn on his mic, and he won't say what he want to debate about. Who said anything about Indians?
So now he's Timmy?
Yeah, it says his mic on, but I don't.
Nobody hear you.
I don't hear you.
So he want to debate you, Nanya.
Why?
No, we ain't letting you up here if you won't turn on your mic, your camera, nothing. Was they even in your chat?
Nope. I ain't seen nothing in the chat. They ain't even say nothing in the chat. I bet they ain't even hit the like button coming in here with this shit.
Why he keep changing his name? Now he Timmy.
Oh, it's Timmy now? Timmy Jimmy number 2.
And then he says the Indian cuz like he's supposed to be have an accent or something. What's that cuz? Is that an accent?
Yeah.
St. Louis.
That sounds like Caucasian talk to me.
No, that's St. Louis.
Yeah, but I don't believe Timmy is who he's trying to.
Neither one of these
portray.
Cats. Timmy, Jimmy, or Harold, or D. Jimmy was D first.
Yeah, our people wouldn't have been triggered by anything like that. They probably would have been more gravitated to UCC or something like that. But what he's talking about is suspicious.
There's no Indian in the title. There's no Indian in the description.
Nothing like this.
I want to debate Indian, cuz.
Right.
What the fuck is up?
There is no debate on that. There is no
not
debate.
Up for debate.
They both gone. They ain't in the back chat no more. They on some other shit.
They was porn bombers.
Oh shit! He came back again. Still ain't turning no mic on. No mic, no camera. Need to stop, man. Go bother somebody else.
We started talking about getting land back and triggered them.
Mm-hmm.
I think them was some YouTube buzzwords or something. YouTube just threw them in your chat.
Now we got a Libby, Timmy. Libby? What that mean? You a liberal? Libby, Timmy? Libby, Timmy, Jimmy. Oh, there's Harold again. You keep a knocking, but you can't get in. You keep a knocking, but you can't get in. Come back tomorrow and try it again. Why would I let? I bet you do
Then
have.
turn on your mic and say it. Turn on your camera. Show your face. Libby, Timmy, Jimmy, whoever the hell you are. Harold, you too. Turn them on. Or get out. We ain't even gonna sit here and keep playing with you. Does Harold have one? You can't tell me all y'all motherfuckers don't have one. How you want to debate anything on a computer that was made in the last century? You might want to focus on getting your bag up.
Y'all being lame.
Who is G-Dog?
I don't know who G-Dog is. That let me know that's some male dude. Where's your camera, G-Dog? What's
that supposed to mean? This is not your channel, so you can't come in here telling people to turn their camera on. We all know each other in here.
Mayo Clinic folks.
We know each other in here. You don't come in here asking us who we are. Who are you?
Come on, Harold, let's go. Where's your camera, G-Dog? G-Dog, that is some typical white shit. Some shit a white T person to say.
That's my point. Everything they've been saying is some typical bullshit.
G-Dog.
It sound like some people who scared they got something to lose.
I will let y'all on the stream, but I ain't see no faces. I know you want to try.
I better be glad I don't have to switch. I'd have been shot y'all out of here.
All right, I know you want to porn bomb me or something.
Right.
That's the only reason y'all wouldn't touch them cameras. And you got some goofy looking, put a picture of some goofy looking, look like an African.
Oh yeah, yeah. You might as well just show them the door. They on BS.
Twins. Oh, cuz I ain't got now camera. HB. What is HB? Please explain. Now you can't even. You having problems typing. Are you retarded, sir? Are you autistic? What's wrong with you? No, I wouldn't even say you autistic. I would say you just.
No, they think you stupid.
Who Down syndrome kid playing on the internet this late?
Right.
I'm from Oakland, Sludge. What?
The fuck is he talking? Man.
He from Oakland. They say
okay.
They say they from Oakland. I ain't never heard no niggas from Oakland say G-Dog and
Nah, you trying too hard, Libby, Timmy, Jimmy. You trying too hard.
I'm balling on TS for real, feel me? Congratulations.
Harold ain't turned on his camera or his mic neither. You telling me Harold don't have a camera neither? Man. Yeah, we know. You are too. That's why you hanging out with Harold. You are too. Get the fuck out of here. It's not my channel, but, you know, I'd have slid y'all up out of here real quick.
Yeah, we're part of Oakland. It's probably some niggas from the community playing around and shit.
Nah, I don't believe that.
Putting in a lot of work to try to get up here.
Yeah, look at him, cuz.
Say from East
Don't nobody
Oakland.
who from Oakland talk like that?
None I know. They might We might say shit like blood, cuz niggas say cuz and blood and shit like that, but it ain't gang affiliated.
Nah, he's saying it with a down south twang to it.
Well,
That's
not
not.
back in the day. It wasn't. I don't know about nowadays.
That's not no West cuz right there.
Hey, but you in the back chat, two of us from Oakland, so y'all were bullshit.
Who even say homeboy nowadays?
Yeah, homeboy Blizzy. What?
Man, get up out of here. Can't nobody even talk like that come up in here with a debate. You sound too ignorant. How you talking like that and you want to come up in here with a debate? Get up out of here. You want a porn bomb. That's what it is. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't sound intelligent enough to debate anything. You got a phone, don't you? Your phone don't have a camera on it? Get on your phone to turn your camera on.
I'm sorry, sir.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you see how he switched up real quick?
I'm gonna give y'all a countdown before I boot y'all ass.
There you go.
You got about 10 seconds to cam up.
Yeah, your phone only got MSM. You broke as hell. Your computer ain't got no camera on it, but you want to come up in here and debate. You got some other issues you got to take care of, dog. You ain't got time to debate. Nah, you don't know nothing about it. I know you don't. You don't know anything about it. No, you don't. You can go debate somebody else then. I know me personally, I don't have time to debate a chameleon. That's what you are. You done changed shapes several times since you've been here. Yeah, you've been watching the stream, but the stream. Why you shape shifting though?
I'm trying to redirect the conversation.
You've been watching the stream. We wasn't even talking about Indian land. You didn't like, you didn't share, you didn't subscribe. What you doing?
That's probably none of them kids.
It is. I bet you. I'd have been booted him up out of here.
I'm in the car.
That's your son in there playing around. That's your son and his partner.
Right. I'd have been booted him up out of here.
It could be.
That sound like you was rapping earlier. Libby, Timmy, Jimmy.
You want some candy?
Twin, you want some candy, twin?
Trying to slide up in here shape shifting. Get up out of here, Libby, Timmy, Jimmy. Harold. Go eat your Reese's.
You ain't nobody, son. How did you get here?
That was funny. I finally kicked his ass out of this motherfucker. Hey, thanks. I've never used kick before. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I have. Let's see what this do. I didn't block him. They can try. Oh, here we go again. And Harold keep trying to get up here with no. See somebody on the computer and a telephone, and I can tell it's the same person. Harold is using a telephone or a cell phone, and little Jimmy is on the computer or laptop or something.
Nanya, what's your son doing?
I don't know. I'm outside.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and turn your camera on. I'll let you up and let you freestyle. Come on.
If that's you, you ain't fuck.
Come on, little big boy, little big bruh. Come on, little big bruh.
Hola.
You're a funny guy. Get out of here.
You want a debate? Come on.
Right.
He want to
Like
debate you
anybody
on.
was talking about that.
He want to debate you on your land.
Ain't nobody said nothing about that.
Nothing. Not even the first live or this one.
Ownership ain't got nothing to do with no Indians, so where you get that from? Yep.
Man, he finally gave up. Like I was saying, I'm finna get my ass above this motherfucker. That shit gave me a second win for a second, pimp.
Yeah, you thought you had some real smoke for a second, but
I don't know if it was real smoke or not smoke or whatever. It was some entertainment for sure.
Nah, it was. You knew it wasn't about to be none. When they wasn't about to turn on their camera for a second or their mics, they wasn't about to debate nothing. I would have been down for a debate right quick, but
the mic was on. I just couldn't hear him. I don't think you could hear it. I don't know. The mics was on. Now you done muted up. She done went in the house like, hey, who playing on the goddamn?
I sure did.
Did you bust him?
He not on he not on what is this?
He ran
He
when he
not
heard you
on this.
coming. He ran when he heard you coming. He clicked off of you.
He heard that
ducked under he ducked under a blanket.
He heard that
Let me see that phone.
That's him.
I said, let me see that phone. Let me see.
We used to prank
Give
call.
it
Now
here.
they doing YouTube pranks now. We used to prank call.
Give it here. Let me see. Let me see your phone. Are you on this internet? Are you on this call?
No.
Okay, you know what? I'm starving you tomorrow. You're starving.
He know that's
You won't eat nothing tomorrow.
He know you cap. Goofy dude.
He did it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Nanya called it. She said you shouldn't have
on
gave
here.
him your
Why you
channel
on
because
here?
he gonna troll you.
Talking about. I'm not even on here, bro. Like who's Libby? Who's Libby?
Tell now he John James.
Yeah, that's him.
His name
He's
John
busted.
James.
Hey, who's
Libby,
Harold?
Tibby,
Who's
Jimmy.
Harold?
That's him too.
I'm asking you, who the hell is Harold?
Who is John James?
And there's a John James too?
Yeah, that's John James now.
You're in trouble.
Hey, tell him to at
I'm gonna
least
turn
click
that phone
like
off.
on the stream.
I'm saying.
Click like.
He said, click like.
Click the like.
On his... You said what? Okay, he didn't click like, so that must be a real Harold.
Well, somebody click like. All y'all click like.
I can't tell who clicking the like. I can't see who clicked the likes button.
I already clicked like.
Oh, just saying, since you in here playing, you might as well hit the like before you get up on out of here.
You're right.
Who is DeRay? Well, he's on the phone with his friend, so.
Oh, they both playing.
Yeah, they playing.
Unless is Gio on here? I mean, is he on this? Click your top bar down so I can see what.
None of your kids tried to porn bomb you.
Oh no, he better not.
I don't think you
have me right in jail. How do you know this is StreamYard? Talk about he ain't on no StreamYard.
Yeah, there you go. He busted.
He told on himself.
Exactly.
You got to be slicker than that, player.
Right.
I just told on yourself. I ain't no StreamYard. You should have said we ain't using StreamYard.
Right. This is YouTube, not StreamYard.
No,
You're back.
he already looked up in the corner and saw StreamYard.
That's how he got in there. He clicked on the link.
Mm-hmm.
He knew what he was doing.
He ain't gonna tell the truth. Well, I got to get off here too. So
that is hilarious.
Hilarious. Who's Harold? You tell me who Harold is. You know who it is. You messed that name up.
Who did y'all drop off?
It's him. He won't. He won't mess up.
Tell Libby, Harold, John, all take y'all ass to bed.
Right. Go to bed.
Right. Ignore that sugar high and go to sleep.
Dream of cotton candy.
Oh shoot. All right. Well.
All right, y'all.
All right, dog.
Been out.
All right. One. We out.
All right, Nanya.
Thanks, Tim.
Yep, no problem.
Rise from the
ruins. Gravity.
So still sing.
All right.
Trauma of the past. Don't bind these wings.
Hey, that'll get him off the loud.
Fire shadow.
That's my daughter. She don't want to hear it.
Recognize ashes. So different. We on cuz history and paid the heaviest pyramid stone. Promises ghosted, exposed, marrow, broken bone and dry. Making the contract a phantom, voices from the wall. Echo, whisper, silence holds the anthem. Broken legend, peep the lecture. Who signs for the scars? Generations built kingdoms on land and sea. Now they got us out of space, reaching for stars. Rise from the ruins, the soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. Through fire and shadow, the truth the sin. From reckoning's ashes, the soul defend. Balance tip, the scales lean. You dirty crook, justice not found, pockets deep. Overlooked while you shook, paved streets of gold, but who paid the toll? Riches in their coffers, but they borrowed the soul. Restitution, a word heavy with weight. Who writes a check when history's late? It's only fate, mark the date. Game over. Game over. Rise from the ruins, soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings.
You're busted. You're busted.
Shadow, the truth the same. From reckoning's ashes, the soul defend. Rebuilt from the wreckage, brick by brick.
That's you.
Hands that heal, no more Houdini tricks. Restoration of soil screens for seeds, no greed. A garden blooming with truth, not just pulling the weeds. Blueprints drawn in blood, sweat and tears. Keep your stride, fix the foundation and step inside, bitch. We arrive. Rise from the ruins, soul still sing. Trauma of the past, don't bind these wings. The fire and shadow, the truth the sing. From reckoning's ashes, the soul defend.
I saw the moon fall into your eyes, a silver thread where the cosmos ties.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Every heartbeat whispered, every breath untamed. Our worlds collided, nothing stayed the same. Your voice, a flame, it melts my fear. touch, it draws me near. The gravity of us pulling closer, pulling tight, no escape, no resistance under love's eternal light. The gravity of us, we're the stars that collide, forever spinning in this endless tide. You move like a dream that forgot to fade. I'm the shadow dancing in the glow you made. Your laughter bends the air, your smile rewrites time. We're a song unwritten, but